Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
I want a gunpowder, a pistol, a shotgun, ammunition.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, you're right. I fucked that up, didn't I? All right, everyone, how you doing? Rushing like fuck. I thought I'll get on, yeah, and I couldn't talk. So, hello, Tactical. How you doing, mate? Well, this one goes out just to you.
You're joining so early. Shit the bed.
Oh, fuck's sake, I couldn't fucking talk. Right, yes. Drinking stream. I forgot to write that in the title. You having a drink tonight, mate? Fucking little fly in here. I don't know where they keep coming from. Right, yes. I've got a bit sorry. That isn't why I couldn't talk. Still until it gets cold, fuck's sake. I've got my shit ready for later. Oh, there's me water. Aramis, how you doing, mate? Mother, how you doing? Right, yeah, let's just have a drink and enjoy ourselves, shall we? Shall I change the title? Saturday night drunk live stream. There you go. Save changes. Yes, like the stream. Exactly, mother. Thank you, mate. Yes, don't forget to like the stream. So yeah, it's just going to be the usual old bollocks, you know, have a drink, chat bollocks, and enjoy ourselves. All right. I ain't done a lot today. I did put up I can't remember what I keep fucking calling it. Project board. It's up there. I don't know if I turn the camera, you might be able to see it up there. No, DVDs are in the way. But it's so that I can put this kind of stuff up on it. The designs of stuff I'm going to do to remind me to actually do it, because I fucking keep forgetting. You know, there's knives I'm supposed to be doing for ages, and I keep forgetting because of all the designs are in these drawers. Well, I know it wasn't even last time. When I was with Metallic, about 2 or 3 times before, I bought a load of stuff to do projects with. I've been put in the shed. Some of it I don't even know where it is now. And all that stuff I got from that job. Remember, I got that stuff from that job. I got that great big steel ball. I got some wood, I think, and I got some metal, and yeah. You right, Peach? And you right, Zed? How you doing? Pete's tired as fuck again, but staying awake, farming copper and tin in Valheim. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Is that the actual name of the game, or is that the place? What is that? Hang on. I recognise the name though. Or is that a place in Skyrim? Oh no, it's a game called Valheim then. Do you know what, Pete? I haven't played a game I massively got into for a while. Quite a while. I used to love games where you could just spend all day. I would literally get up and spend all day doing exactly that, farming for something. It used to be Final Fantasy games that I used to do it. You'd be leveling up, so you'd spend a whole day leveling up to fight the fucking boss. Hello, Zod. Yes. How you doing, Zod? Viking Fantasy game. Yeah, I looked it up quickly, Pete. You've been at work today, then? What have I done today? I walked up the shop and got 3 of these. That should do me fine for tonight. What else? I put my project board up so I can put a load of designs on that, so I can remember to do them. I still need to draw some designs up. Though. I still need to do the deer foot designs and stuff like that, and the designs for the D-guard bowie knife I'm going to do with the 18-inch blade. So I'll put that up. That was quite a simple thing. I've not got anything on it yet. I'll show you it quickly. There's nothing on it yet, but it will be covered in. So that's the board, and I will. It's got paint on it where I've been using it in the shed, but I'll stick all like blue tack, all designs on that so I can look at them. That's a bit of a fuck. I can't do the fucking hook, so I'm going to have to take my fucking shoes off. Fucking bollocks. Yeah, I noticed I forget. Like all of the stuff that I plan, I just forget nowadays. Yeah, so hopefully with that board, with all the designs that I'm currently doing on the thing, that should help. Should help remind me. Alex Saint, how you doing, mate? You all right? Don't call me that. Don't you start. Dad said to Tactical, no comment. I've already had someone refer to me as Zen. Zen. Pete says, sell that splattered board for 100 million quid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Peach. That looks like a fucking masterpiece, don't it? Yeah, but obviously I've been using that to spray fucking bayonets and shit. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick these designs on it. There's a nice one there. Deerfoot thing I need to do for Shane, I think it was. I've got a pommel idea there that I still need to do for a torch. Kosh's. Friction folder. A money pouch idea I had. That was on the chain. Walking sticks. Look at that fucking weed slasher Zelda sword one day, maybe. But these are all ideas I forget about. There's a knife there, and there's a fucking Kosh thing there. You know, like a I can't remember what you call that one. Not a Kosh, but it is a Kosh. It's a mace, World War One mace. Right. Who is probably going to come on tonight? Then anyone up for coming on camera later? You can either come on the early one. I'll probably get, if they're on, Persia. I want Persia to come on tonight, so I can have a chat with him, and Penny tonight. But I also want to talk to everyone. It's just those two. I haven't had a proper conversation with them. I don't think I've had a proper conversation with Persia since New Year. So it'd be nice to actually have a proper chat with him. Because every time he's been on since then, other people have been on. And Penny's not been about, so I haven't had a proper chat with her. Although I suppose I did have a little bit of a chat with her at Halloween, didn't I? I was reading poems. EDC, how you doing, mate? You all right? Alex Saint said, my Wi-Fi went out today, phoned them up at 9:50, but it turns out they open at 10. I didn't know that and went to bed. By the time I woke up, they had shut, and of course they're not open tomorrow. Ah, fuck's that, yeah, what a nightmare. That's it, we all know you have your favourites, mate. Lol. You're always welcome on Tactical. We've had a chat. Me, you, and the Drop had a chat recently. We had a nice chat. All right, Persia, how you doing, mate? Persia just happens to be my favourite Scotsman. I don't know any Scots. How you doing, Persia? You're right. I'm going to have to whip out the painkillers already. Dad said, I'm a bit disappointed today. The old Arthur was a lot better this morning, but now it's making up for for its lapse. That's a shame, Dad. You've just woke up, have you, Persia? So you're going to be morning drinking with us soon, then, are you? Don't worry, you don't have to start yet. Or have you been? You haven't been. What was it, like a nap or something? Oh, bloody hell, Zed. I hope it sorts itself. Funny thing is, Zed, I was talking about arthritis earlier. And I noticed when I went out for a walk earlier, I didn't go for a walk. I walked down the shop. When I got back, the joints in my fucking hands was hurting. So I was starting to suspect I'm probably getting the old fucking bit of rheumatoid arthritis or whichever one it is. Where did you have your arthritis then? Did you say it was in your shoulder, didn't you? I said, yeah, just a wee snooze. All right, nice one, mate. Nice one. Cheers, by the way. I quite like that cider. It's all right. It's been long enough now that I haven't had pear cider either. I know when you have pear cider, you go back to normal cider don't half seem, I don't know. It's very astringent and dry, but I like that. I actually prefer dry cider than a sweet cider. We've got apple cider that's sweet. I think it's fucking disgusting. What are you drinking tonight then, everyone? Oh, is your shoulder dead? Yeah. I was going to sit about in a grey t-shirt today, and I looked at myself. That don't look right on a live stream. Me wearing a fucking non-black t-shirt. Weird, isn't it? Oh, tell you what I did earlier. I got in the shower. I was having a shower, and I suddenly thought, oh, I can hear quite well at the minute. I was just about to put my head under the fucking shower, and I realised I had my hearing aid in still. And I'd even thought about it before. Just as I was getting undressed, I thought, make sure you don't get in the shower with your hearing aid in, because I did it once around Metallics. Just remembered as I was just about to put my head under the water. Yeah. You're drinking scotch, are you? Tactical. What with? You changed, bro. I need to get a clip of something like that, don't I? I did find there's a couple of clips I need to get. There was a good one on it was a series of clips from neighbours of people saying rack off. But there's one where it looks like there's a tramp saying it. And he says rack off so offensively and so aggressively. It's amazing. And all you can hear is fuck off, but he's saying rack off, but he says it in such an aggressive way. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Oh, that just makes me laugh. First, I said, I'm sure I sent you a couple of Flash Gordon. You probably did. No, you did. Persia, I'll tell you where they probably are. They're on here after time. Because what it is, you send them me. The reason I never have them half the time is because when you send them me, I look at them when I'm hungover on here, and half of them are on here, and then I end up never going back to them. I have a good laugh when I look at them, but let me look at my downloads on here. I bet I've got shitloads on here. Now, dry ginger ale. I've never tried that. That sounds pretty good. I bet you, Persia, I've got loads on here. If I go to downloads. That does sound quite nice. Who sent me this one? Right, hang on. Let me just make sure what they do. Well, who sent me this one? Like, we don't know. I'll show you one in a minute. Hang on. I just need to see whether this goes on to the next video or not before I do it. Because it's got a picture of... Hang on. Can I go off of it? Right, let me turn the volume up first. Sorry for bored the shit out of you all. Hang on. What one was it? It's all just moved now suddenly.
Live on Facebook now with 2,000 people.
This is Sparta!
That's what I was doing, Peach. I'll quickly pull it away. Wow, fuck's sake. Same one. I wonder who made that one for me. That looks pretty fucking good, that, don't it? Someone we know makes these for me. Right, Rich. Just showing some of the things I get sent every now and then by someone we know. John, what's up, Bert? How you doing, mate? You right? Yeah, I have got them, Persia. That's as I say. I end up opening them up on this, and I'm fucking forgetting that I've got them because they're downloaded on this now. Very, very rarely ever go back to this, like on this bit. Right, let's have a little chat, shall we? Yeah, Persia, it's the funnest place to be. It certainly is, mate.
That's the funnest place to be.
What you at tonight, Riggs? You having a drink? Fancy coming on and having a chat with us? You don't have to be on camera if you don't want. Do you reckon you'd come on later, Tactical, or don't you know yet? Persia said, yeah, that's it. You need to do it on your PC. Yeah, well, I'd have them on here then. Yeah, what I could tell you exactly what happens. So I wake up hungover, hanging out my ass. Go on, because it's fucking Sundays. I barely get out of bed. Go on that tablet, and that's when I look at everything, and then I fucking forget about it. Zed said, Tactical, I can't abide whiskey, to be honest. When I was 8 years old, I pinched my old man's half a bottle of whiskey and drank half of it. Don't know why, it tasted horrid. Yeah, I bet that's... Yeah, I still think whiskey tastes like shit now, to be honest. Although I've acquired a little bit of a taste for it deliberately. Because I had like a weird childhood thing with whiskey. Tactical, I don't know, mate. Get the Crossbow Bear on. Crossbow Bear's welcome as well. Crossbow Bear, do you want to come on? No tops allowed, though. Richard said, you see Beetlejuice is doing a Christian-only stream. No, sorry, I find that hilarious. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Hilarious. Does mean we're going to lose Iron Man to it, though. I ended up throwing up, of course. I got my first hangover the next day, and even the smell of it makes me feel queasy. Yeah, I have a similar thing to whiskey, but not so much now, and white rum. The smell of white rum makes me want to gag. Just gotta be him. I've seen a few streams of his lately where he's just talking to himself for half an hour. You know. Why bothers? What are you drinking, Persia? Did you say? Fucking fly in here. I don't know where it keeps coming. Tiny little fruit fly. Written, Mike, we need to get our Bibles out. Just quote passages. I'll show you my Bible, mate. Probably not what you're going to imagine. That's about the closest thing I'd get to a Bible. This is basically a fucking encyclopedia of the Dark Tower. Look at that, it's not a story. It just tells you about all of the fucking stuff in it. How fucking thick it is. Do you know who bought me that? It was one of you lot bought me this. Bros, there's just some skull again. It's light and refreshing. Yeah, I like the old skull. It's not bad. My mum and dad used to buy crates of 24 of that. Sorry, that fly had got in my fucking booze. Basic instructions before leaving Earth, yeah. Yeah, this is, if you like the Dark Tower, this thing's fucking brilliant. It's like a dictionary of, or encyclopedia of the Dark Tower. That's a tactical. You ain't wrong. My old man laughed his head off. That'll teach you. Fucking hell. It is laughable though, Rich. Because weirdly enough, I was actually talking about him to my sister and Jay earlier. I can't remember why. I think we was talking about absolute dimwits. As we were. We was talking about absolute dimwit fuckwits. And his name came up. And then I was telling them about how even some of his moderators now are the actual trolls who used to dox him and shit like that. That's a tactical, mind you. That's the only time I've had a hangover. I've never had one since. I've tried to get one many times, so I can't for some reason. That's really bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, Daryl's dad reckon he never used to get hangovers. I always do. Always fucking do. I shall have one tomorrow, no doubt. What you been up to, Rich? You been doing much today? I'm going to put up, I've put up a project board now that I can put ideas on to remind me that I want to do these things. It'll probably help me as well because I've been getting sort of weird, random, they're not random thoughts. I've been getting stuff stuck in my head recently. Weird thoughts that I don't really want to think about. So I'm going to try and replace those thoughts with making things. So I've not been in the shed for ages to make anything. So what I need to do is I need to get some kind of build in my head. And then when I wake up, that'll be what I think about. And that'll be what I want to do rather than the other shit I've been thinking about, which isn't worth thinking about. You know, when your mind gets stuck in a thing. And it's not like the depression thing. It's just I keep thinking about certain things that I can't change. So there's no point. What's the point in dwelling on something you can't change? You know what I mean? Pointless, isn't it? But once I get these things in my head, I can't get them out. Yeah. Richard said, out horse riding. Did start arrow making. Just need to film a few steps. Oh, nice one, Rich. Nice one. But in 6 months' time, that's going to be a conspiracy board. And there's going to be a red string connecting it onto spirographs. You know what, Virgil? I'd even thought of that myself. Like, when I put that up, I thought, oh, that'd be perfect for the murder board thing that Richard mentioned. Yeah, that's conspiracy board. That'd be fucking great. Hello, Jay. How are you? What would you like me to help you with? We might be able to help you. What would you like help with? Aritsu said, just watch Killers of the Flower Moon in cinema. I really recommend. Oh, thank you for reminding me about that, mate. Is that only in cinema, Aritsu? Yeah, I'd like to watch that. In a minute, once I've just replied to Jay, I'll talk to you about that if you want. And another film I watched. I haven't seen Killers of the Flower Moon, but I do want to watch that. Jay said, I just bought a £175 crossbow. Okay, carry on. That's on. Get on your bike, mate. It helped me more than I ever thought. That's another good idea. Tactical, I'll write this stuff down. A lot of it is just I forget that I can do these things. I forget I can go in the shed and make things. I forget I could go on my bike. You know what I mean? I did have the inclination to go on the bike the other night though, and then I ended up sitting in watching films with Metallic. Right, where can I write this down? Fucking hell, I just wrote that like I was drunk. Can't even understand it. Fucking hell. Look at the state of that. What's wrong with me? It's good I was rushing. Look at the state of that writing. I'm fucking sober. Right, Jay said, I'm trying to string it for the first time, and the cocking rope string attachment is stuck on the string now. I've got it off one end, but can't get it off the other end. It's stuck beneath the string. Can't get it off. I'm a complete beginner. This is my first ever crossbow. Fuck, I don't know. Can you send me a picture of it, Jay? Send me a picture to this email. Right. That's my email. Send me, if you can, send me a picture of it to that email right now, and I'll have a look and I'll tell you what to do. Oh, it's only at the cinema at the minute, is it, Aritsu? Richard said, like meeting your friendship with Slingshot Warrior, something that's out of your control. Yeah, or ending your friendship. No point dwelling on things you can't fix. Exactly right, exactly. That said, I agree with you there. I had the same thing when I started talking again. Yeah, I'll do that. I wrote it down as when bored, or if you need something to do, because that'll make more sense to me. I say the same thing when looking in the mirror. Look at the state of that. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? Fancy coming on camera a bit later, in a couple of hours, maybe? We're having a drink tonight. How you doing, mate? You all right? We won't see Metallic tonight, but she might say hello potentially when she goes to bed. I don't know. Depends when they all go to bed. But she'll probably ring me up. Yeah, Jay, send me an email, send me a picture. But the Lord says to forgive. Got the fucker. Fucking dirty bastard. Where's my hand sanitizer? I think it's the ciders, the fucking crafting little bastard. Peugeot said, fuck's sake, got the notification. Apparently Christ is king. Oh, God. That's it. Also, Mike, when was the last time that treadmill was... well, the thing is, I don't need to now, because I do the workouts with Metallic every day. I don't need the old treadmill anymore. I now do, this is Monday to Friday, so 5 days a week. We get up, we do a 10-minute warm-up, a 30-minute workout that involves weights or, you know, those exercise bands. And then they end up doing a fucking 20-minute cool down after time. So we end up doing about 50 minutes of exercise a day now. So yeah, the old treadmill is just a little backup now. I don't really need it so much now. But it is handy being there, because sometimes when she goes on her old fucking cross trainer thing, I'll go on that. But no, the one thing I do get plenty of exercise now. R8 every fucking day. So I'm used to it now, but I fucking wasn't. Mr. X said, yeah, maybe we'll see how the day unfolds. Wet and horrible outside. I can't see me going far. All right, nice one, Mr. X. Yeah, we'll be about. Hopefully, I'll probably still be about for about 7 hours, hopefully. You know, about 5 in the morning. So yeah, some time between now and about 5 or 6 hours, if you're up for it. Yeah, come and have a look. Because it's just an expensive clothes horse. It is now. It was very handy before, because what it was good because of not ever going out. You know, I used to go out for late night walks, and then I stopped enjoying them going out fucking midnight. I just didn't like it anymore. So I buy that, and then I can exercise indoors if I want to. But yeah, now that I do the workouts with Metallic, yeah, I don't get used so much now. But it's there as a good backup if I don't want to go out. Or, you know. Mother said, your friend comes shot just started. I know, I got told Christian only stream or something in it. So unless your name's Christian, you can't go on there. Who knew that Slingshot Warrior's real name was Christian? Bojo said he's not my friend and he's not fellow DJ. He certainly fucking ain't. And he's dead to us. What's Dad saying? I still remember the joy of my first sports moped. That was until I stuffed it into a stone wall and myself into ICU. Fucking hell, Dad. I got another bike as soon as I was able to, though. Fuck's sake. 2 fractured ribs, one of which whacked one of my lungs. Funny thing is, I'm lying on the road, more worried about the bike than myself. Yeah, fuck's sake, Dad. Mother said, didn't think his name is Muslim. Oh, God. Richard said, found a perfect clip that looks and sounds like a sex scene, but as the camera pans up, it's just a lady and a bloke exercising. I think that's what Michael Metallic's workouts looks like. Do you know what, Rich? You are actually genuinely 100% fucking right. If you heard me and her moaning and groaning doing our fucking workout, you would genuinely think that. Yeah. We are one day going to do shit fitness and do a load of workouts. We've got the whole thing fucking like set up. But she said she won't do any filming until next year. It probably won't be till next summer now. But next summer, we're going to do a shit fitness and shit self-defense videos where we do a full-on parody of these exercise videos you can get in the workout videos. And I might do maybe an intro of, maybe do an intro of that where you hear the moan and the groaning and you don't know what it is and then it pans, and it's us. That would be a really good intro. Right, the internet says it's gone a bit shit at the minute. Let me check my email, see if that bloke sent me a picture. Ted said, two fractured ribs, one of which got my lung, coughing up blood over the pavement, and some fool comes up and says, are you okay? Fucking hell. Richard said, what do you think about the state of modern movies? Many considered them woke trash, although there are a few gems now and then. It depends, mate. It depends, Richard. There have been some films. I think it depends how much you notice it, in a way. You know me, I really like my films. I watch a lot of films, to the degree where I probably watch 5 or 6 a week or more sometimes. There's a lot of shit, a lot of the big budget stuff's a load of crap, but you do find some really good things. But yeah, some of the ones that I've heard being classed as woke, I think it depends if you notice it or not. Because I've watched a couple of films that were classed as really woke and people didn't like it. I actually didn't. When I watched it, I was unaware of the things that people thought was woke. It just went over my head, luckily. So yeah, I suppose I'm lucky in that fashion that a lot of what people class as woke, it just goes over my head and I don't notice it. So it doesn't spoil it for me. The latest film I watched that I thought was pretty good was The Killer. Have you seen The Killer with Michael Fassbender? I think he's a really good actor. I've always liked him. So that was a plus. And then most of the soundtrack for The Killer is The Smiths. It's one of my favourite bands. Probably my second favourite band, potentially. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of Smiths music in it. Jay, I'm just going to have a look now, mate. Yeah, The Killer was pretty good, I thought. Trader Prep, how you doing, mate? Yeah, the new Star Wars films, there was a lot of crap in those. I watched those. I thought I probably won't ever watch them again. But there were bits I enjoyed in it, but there was a lot of shit as well. Richard had not watched The Killer yet, but I've heard it. I really enjoyed it. Though if I made it, I would have changed a couple of little bits. But it was decent. Oh, I ain't got an email off you at the minute, Jay. Did you check that email? Hang on. Nothing's come through at the minute. I'm on my emails right now. There's nothing in there or in the spam at the minute. The only thing I could say, Jay, have a look at the string. You might need to do it tomorrow. This is the only thing I wouldn't do it tonight. What I would say you might have to do is you might have to cock the crossbow, so you're going to need somewhere to shoot it. One thing, don't ever fucking dry fire a crossbow. You'll fucking fuck it up and potentially hurt yourself. So don't dry fire it, whatever you do. You might need to cock the crossbow tomorrow with the actual string, and then that might give you access to the stringer. The only other thing I can suggest is potentially cutting it, just cutting it off, because you're not going to need it again now you've got the string on. And if you get another crossbow, you might be able, if you want to replace the string again, you might need to buy another string or make one. But without the pictures, the only thing I can think of is potentially cutting it off. But definitely do not dry fire it. And if you do fire it, though, make sure that the bolt will safely go past that string. But I think if you cock it, it might give you access to get it off. I'll show you, Mother. If the picture comes through, I'll show you. Jay, I've also got a Facebook page, Weapon Collector. I've also got an Instagram page, which is Weapon Collector, that you can send pictures to. The links are on, if you go to my channel, there's a bit where it has like an arrow. You can click that arrow and it'll come up with all the links to my Facebook and my Instagram. But at the minute, there's no email. Zed said, I've been watching an anime called The Blue-Eyed Samurai. I saw that, Zed. I've put that in my to watch list or whatever it is. Yeah, that looks really good. Is that good, Zed? Yeah, really gory, is it? Yeah, it looks good. Mother said, can you show a picture if what happened to the crossbow? That's our fuck's sake, my stress ball just burst all over me. If the picture comes through, I'll show everyone, but nothing's come through. Jay, this is the email again. So in a minute, something called Nightbot will post the email. My email is weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk. Weapon Collector and then the number 1@aol.co.uk. So this. I'll put it again underneath. Weapon Collector 1@aol.co.uk. But yeah, there's nothing on there. And there's nothing in spam. Yeah, I don't want to do. I won't do no spoilers for The Killer. It's well worth watching. I've really enjoyed it. And there was a couple of bits I would change, and there was a couple of bits that happened that I hope didn't happen, and they did. But yeah. Richard said, the definition of woke nowadays is so broad, it seems to boil down to anything the viewer doesn't like. Well, exactly, Rich. And often, some of the things that people don't like nowadays go straight over my head, luckily. A classic one I thought was, you know that Robert Pattinson, The Batman? I really enjoyed that. The Batman, I fucking loved it. I thought it was great. I didn't notice anything woke in it. But again, I think a lot of that stuff goes over my head. I think purely because I don't give a shit about it. There are some woke things that I do notice, and but yeah, a lot of the woke stuff, it either goes over my head or I just don't care. So I don't really, don't affect me, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. But there is a lot of crap nowadays. I'll tell you something I don't like. Which this does not annoy me. I don't like it when there is a character from a book who is supposed to be a specific gender and ethnicity, and they change that unnecessarily. I don't like that. You lot know I don't like that they changed the main Dark Tower character to a completely different ethnicity because it didn't make sense. In some circumstances, you can do that and it wouldn't matter. But for that book, yeah, exactly, Pete, it doesn't make sense. And there's another Stephen King book that they remade The Stand. And it's The Stand. So they remade The Stand. And in The Stand, there's an old bloke, he's about 70, called Glenn Bateman. He's an old white man. Well, they changed that character to a Native American Indian female, which I suppose it doesn't matter, but if you've read the book, it just changes the whole dynamic of it. And it doesn't make sense. It's not as if The Stand doesn't have main female characters. It's got at least 4 female main characters, proper main characters as well. At least 4. Mother Abigail, Fran, Nadine, and who's the other one? I can't remember her name now. But there's at least, yeah, it doesn't need to, they don't need to be changed. It doesn't make any sense. I don't see the point yet. And that annoys me when they do that. And that, I suppose that would be classed as woke, but, you know, because I was looking forward to watching that and seeing a representation of the Glenn that I'd read about. And now it's a completely different character that I can't relate to suddenly now, because not because they're female or Native American Indian, but in my head it was a 70-year-old man, and there was a whole story arc about Glenn having arthritis in his hands, and Randall Flagg, he teases him, he locks him up, and he starts messing around with Glenn's hands, showing him that he can make his arthritis feel better, and by doing that he's trying to make Glenn come onto his side. Randall Flagg's the baddie, but he's showing him, I could make you feel better. Come onto my side. You'll have no pains anymore. Well, as soon as it's a completely, at least middle-aged woman, then that element's gone out of it. I don't know, But yeah, that's kind of shit annoys me. Richard, main thing I don't like is modern movies is historical inaccuracy. I wasn't a fan of the Netflix Cleopatra documentary when they made Cleopatra. Yeah, if that's not historically, that's 100% shouldn't be done, I don't think. Not because of her being black, but it's, well, if she was black, then she should be black. If she's not black, she shouldn't be black. That's a historical thing, so you shouldn't be messing around with historical things. But yeah. Trailer Prepper, there's that much crap getting put into movies to tick all the correct boxes that they forget to just tell a good story with relatable character. Exactly. Chris said, yeah, it's like having a white blonde hair playing Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. Doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't. It don't. Yeah, and it's not an ethnicity thing either. If it was the other way around, it wouldn't make sense, as you say, like that. if these characters are supposed to be a specific gender or race, it's a weird thing. I think in some circumstances it doesn't matter. Maybe it's because I care about some things more than others. But historical, 100%, it shouldn't be changed. It should be how it's supposed to be. Because you're then teaching people, people are going to grow up thinking that, let's say you did Cleopatra as a white ginger woman, say, that's the first thing that comes into my head. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? That doesn't make no sense. It's not historically right. But people may potentially grow up thinking that's the case. And, and then, yeah. Check my emails again. Zed said, they'd go insane if they did a remake of Shaft with a white fella playing. That's the one I always come to, Zed. I think that. Shaft, yeah, I think that's a perfect example of it. Because he is 100% supposed to be a black man. That's what he is. That is him. That is what Shaft is, But yeah. Dad said they did have 2 black actors playing Henry. It's bizarre, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, it irritates me, that kind of shit does. But but a lot of that is one of the things that irritates me. But there's a lot of other woke stuff that goes over my head and I don't really notice it. But yeah, like the Batman was supposed to be quite woke, but I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a good film. I don't know anyone else who did. Did any of you like the Batman? I really enjoyed it. That said, the Black Cleopatra was a documentary as well. Yeah, that's fucked up, isn't it? Jay said, sorry, mate, I'll try again to email you. I might have written your email down wrong. Thanks for your help. Yeah, I'll definitely try and help you out, mate. Risa said, same with character build. A book describes a character being 7-foot special forces, then cast someone like Tom Cruise who's barely 5 foot. That's it. That's another one. There was a lot of complaining about Jack Reacher, wasn't it? He's supposed to be a fucking massive bloke. You know, the kind of bloke who could smash the shit out of most people just purely because of the fucking size of him. Yeah, and then they put Tom Cruise. The bloke who's in it now looks like he could fucking have most people purely because of his size. Fucking hell. Mother said, imagine Private Cumshot in a comic book of Predator. Oh, God. It's a muscular black man. First of all, I like the parts they filmed in Glasgow. Oh, what, in the Batman? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Richard, I like the Batman too. Found it entertaining. Yeah, I liked it. Trader Prepper said, the Marvel's mega woke. That's why it's made no money. That's it. The Batman. I really like that film. Didn't notice any woke stuff. No, I'll be honest with you, Zed. I don't think I know anyone in real life who did. It was mainly, online critics, I think. I don't know. But I didn't notice it. Mr. X said, Richard, same with that midget Stallone playing Judge Dredd. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, Jay, keep trying or try what I said, but potentially you may need to cut it off. I don't really know. Yeah. But the Dark Tower is the classic one for me. Because especially with the Dark Tower, because there's a race element to the story. There's a whole fucking racial element to it. And then as soon as you change the characters' ethnicity, that's literally a whole book has been swept out of it that you can't do now. So that partly destroyed the whole thing for me. Yeah, I would have given it a chance. Other than that, because the second book can now not be made because the whole 3/4 of the second book revolves around him bringing the drawing of the three is him bringing the 3 characters into his world. One of them happens to be a schizophrenic black lady who one of her personalities absolutely fucking hates white people and is dedicated to killing Roland while he's fucking dying. That's her whole fucking thing. She wants to fucking kill him purely because he's white. And now, as soon as you change that, I suppose you could do it the other way, but then, don't matter. I've never seen any of the Judge Dredd films all the way through, So it said, Pete, that one wasn't bad, to be honest. Anderson was a bit of a wimp in it, though. She wasn't in the comic. That said, Mister, don't mention that bloody film. He took his helmet off, for fuck's sake. I had once, years ago, I had a Judge Dredd and a Punisher comic. When I was about fucking 8 as well. I was thinking about my nephew the other day. I was sat in the front room. I look after him most days after school. Well, I say look after him. He sits down there, I sit up here. But he's fine. He's fucking, 10 or 11 now anyway. But anyway, and I sat in there watching some of the stuff he watches on fucking YouTube and that. He loves horror. He watches all these horror things. And I thought to myself, just for a second, I thought, bloody hell, he likes some weird shit. And then I thought, no, he fucking don't. At the age of 8, I used to go to school with the magazine Fangoria, which was all special effects from films of like people with their guts out and their brains exposed and all that, taking like cutouts of it and like showing people, look at this with bloke with guts hanging out, and so yeah, I was exactly the fucking same or worse. Luke said wouldn't get away with it the other way. No, you wouldn't, Luke. No, actually you wouldn't. How you doing, Luke, by the way? You're right. But for fuck's sake, I bet you don't even know how to use the 3 seashells. I do know about that, but I don't know how to use them. Richard said, not a Stallone fan. The amount of times I've read about him trying to outdo some professionals in their field and injuring himself, then firing the actors after he lost bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know he'd done that shit. Mr. X, well, I got a few Judge Dredd comics stashed away somewhere. Yeah, we had a. So I never used to buy comics, but I remember being about 8 or 9, maybe 10, I don't know, anyway, but a kid. We probably shouldn't have had like the Judge Dredd and that ones because they're not really kids ones, are they? I don't know, but well, they didn't seem like it at the time. Anyway, one of Matt's or mine's teeth, he'd lost a tooth, and there was a load of people around Nan and Granddad's house, so they'll give him a quid. He said about £8. So we walked around the corner and got a couple of comics. But one of the times this happened, we went round there, and the shop we used to go in used to be called Gaieties. Still to this day, don't know why it was called Gaieties. Gaiety is like happy, isn't it? Yeah. Gaiety. Let me look up Gaiety. I don't even know how to spell it. Gaiety. Merrymaking. Yeah, that was a shop called Gaieties anyway. Yeah. Merrymaking, festive activity, high spirits. Well, anyway, there was a shop called Gaieties. We used to go to Gaieties, and I remember the person in the shop was one of my mum's friends, Jackie. And me and Matt was looking at these comics. We found this one, bought it. When we got home, that was actually a fucking comic porno. And she didn't fucking notice. The woman selling it to us didn't notice either. She just fucking looked like a comic. Yeah. Yeah. It was. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was. If it wasn't an actual porno one, it had a lot of very graphic stuff in it. Though there was one with this bloke, and he actually had a dick on his head. Yeah. Richard said the story about Stallone trying to outbench Mr. Olympia competitor and ended up tearing his peck off. Did he? Fucking idiot. Richard said, I've recently watched a Soviet era movie called Stalker, a real cult classic. Them Eastern Europeans don't make them. I've seen Stalker. That's a great film, isn't it? Very bizarre. I wouldn't mind watching Stalker again. Stalker's the kind of film, if you get in the right mood for it, it's almost mesmerizing, isn't it? It's very fucking visually pleasant, and it's nice, isn't it? It's hard to explain it. Yeah. I like Stalker. Yeah, something about that film. It's quite beautifully made. It's very, I don't know. How do you fucking describe Stalker? I don't know, but it's a visually nice film for how old it is as well. Richard said, or wanting to wrestle a big cat for real, a tiger, would use him for a scratching post while he's screaming Adrian. Oh, fuck's sake. Check the emails one more time. I'll show everyone the pictures if it ever comes up. No, still ain't got none. Let me check spam. Oh, no, he has sent. All right, they've come through, Joe. Oh, what a bastard. Yeah. I reckon I was right. All right. I reckon I was right. What about what I said about I reckon, if you cock that, you'll get it off. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon if you cock the crossbow, you should be able to unhook that then. Just be aware though, you will have to shoot it once you've cocked it. So I would recommend cocking it, unhooking the stringer, and then you're going to have to shoot it, though. You're going to have to put a bolt in it. Do not dry fire it. Yeah, that I reckon. What do you lot reckon? I reckon once that's cocked, that should release that, shouldn't it? You should have enough gap underneath it to pull that out. What do you reckon? All right, so top 5 movies all time. All right, I'll try to tell you in a second what I think of that. Yeah, I think I'm right there, Jay. I suspect if you cock it, you should be able to unhook that. Otherwise, you're just going to have to cut it off. Top 5 movies. Oh, that's a very difficult one to answer. I would definitely say in there somewhere would be either The Good, the Bad, the Ugly or Once Upon a Time in the West, though. 100%. One of those two. That is a very, very fucking difficult thing to answer. You know what? Potentially even The Thing might even be in there. I have that happen. I just pulled the bastard string out. Maybe just keep pulling it then. Keep giving it a pull, Jay. Try Richard's thing first. Just give it a really hard pull and you might be able to release it. Bro said, yeah, once he has spanned it, fuck off, fucking spanned it. It should slide out with a minimal effort. Right, Percy get timed out for that. Fucking spanned. You can fucking piss off your spanner. It literally is a spanner. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. Top 5. So and you lot, what's top 5 movies of all time to you lot? That's really difficult for me to say, though. Don't know. I fucking love The Thing. I do generally really, really, really love, though, Once Upon a Time in the West and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Whatever you do, Jay, don't span the crossbow, cock the crossbow. The Room, as in Tommy Wiseau's The Room. Yeah, I could agree with that, Pete. Yes, that fucking film. Did you know that Tim and Eric on the Tim and Eric Awesome Show got Tommy Wiseau on one of the episodes to direct an episode? It's fucking brilliant. That bloke is such a nutter. Utter nutter. If you ever want to watch Tommy Wiseau directing a Tim and Eric episode, ask me and I'll find out the fucking I'll find out the thing for you. Oh, if I could get one of these out without getting in trouble, I'll tell you something else that might be. No, that'd get me banned. Well, how about that might be in the top. Let me just check. I ain't gonna get me fucking shut off YouTube. That might be in the top. Top 5. If I showed you the other side, I'd be off YouTube, mate. The fucking things are fucking some porno DVDs they have a dual cover, so you can have a hardcore cover and a non-hardcore cover. Is that black and white? No, it's in color. It's in color, Pete. That came out in about 1984, I think. Can't see it, can you? Because that's actually got fucking hardcore porn on the back of it. Like 1984, potentially. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, that is an amazing film. Luckily, Metallic's never been in this draw. Oh, God. Right, let's put that away. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption, an amazing film. And I like that is that still #1 rated film on IMDb, which the reason I like that is because that's actually the ratings on IMDb are actually public, aren't they? It's not it's not fucking, what do you call it? Like critics' fucking choices. Right. Movies. Top 250 movies. Shawshank Redemption, still number one. Yeah. The highest rated film on IMDb by the public. Birds said Braveheart, Forrest Gump, Star Wars original trilogy, Akira, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking a juice nerd. That's a good film, that is. I've got that on DVD up there. Yeah, I like that, Persia. I don't know many people who have seen that. So I knew some people who liked Scary Movie. So I said, watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice nerd. They hated it. I think they liked the Scary Movie ones because it's the horror bit that they'd seen. They probably hadn't seen any of the sort of American black gangster films. So I said, in no particular order, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Zulu, Where Eagles Dare, Master and Commander, and Nosferatu. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I could say the top 5 of mine. There's so many that I think... yeah, Godfather. I think Godfather. So the top 5 IMDb films listed by the public are Shawshank Redemption is number 1, The Godfather is number 2, The Dark Knight is number 3, The Godfather Part 2 is number 4, and 12 Angry Men is number 5. Schindler's List is 6, Lord of the Rings Return of the King is 7, Pulp Fiction is 8, Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring is number 9, Good, the Bad, the Ugly is 10. Persia said, I've seen it 700 times. I watch it twice a day, every day for a year. Frank said, that's the hurry up and buy. Come on, the shops in that film. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Let me get it down. You're right, Dave. That's it. Yeah, hurry up and buy. But it's got the Wayans brothers, whatever their names are. Yeah, good film that is. I do like that. But it's basically a spoof on all of the, like I said, 90s American black gangster films. And I say black because it's not mafia. It's not, it is the, the hood type films. You know what I mean? Yeah, good film that is. I like that. Yeah, I tried to show other people that they couldn't really get into it. But I suppose if you haven't seen the stuff that it's taken... Well, I haven't seen all of the things it's taken a piss out of. Irma said, Alien and Blade Runner. Do you know what? I'm a fan of both of those two. I really, really fucking liked the new Blade Runner. So I said, mind you, the list changes depending on the mood. Exactly. Dave said, just fitted an OP360 with 7-shot magazine. It's awesome. Snake Hunter. That sounds proper decent, Dave. Dave said it would be easier to do top 5 westerns, top 5 sci-fi, top 5 horrors. Yeah, yes, I agree with you there, Zed. Totally. That would be a bit easier to do, wouldn't it? Because I tend to find myself trying to think of a horror, a gangster, a western, you know what I mean? For the top 5, so that one isn't missing out. Because there are, I would say, the Thing and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly are as good as each other, but they're completely different films. And you can put The Godfather in there as well, or The Godfather Part 2. I can't remember which one I prefer. I think I prefer the first Godfather, actually. King Kong is your favourite all the time. Oh, that's a nice one. That's Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson is one of my favourite directors. Fraser said, some of the details in the background of that movie are fantastic. There's a poster of Robo Pimp. Confession of the Window Cleaner. Exactly. Yeah, Cheech and Chong films are good. Yeah, Scarface. I love Scarface, actually, Peach. I think Scarface is fucking brilliant film. Yeah, Scarface is great. Don't get me started on Cheech and Chong. One of my favourite nights I ever had was in the mid-90s, late 90s, when Channel 4 did a thing called Pot Night. And we got a load of fucking draw, and we all spent in this room, getting fucking stoned out of our face, watching Pot Night. I think it was on a school night as well. Yeah, getting stoned, watching Pot Night, and all of the films and programs on Channel 4 that night was all marijuana related. And they'd even changed the Channel 4 ident logo, and it was marijuana leaves. You can find it on Channel 4. Not Channel 4. You can find it. You probably can find it on Channel 4. You can find it on YouTube. And I'll always remember that. And that they showed Cheech and Chong, and was that the same night they had Fritz the Cat on? I think. Brilliant! Yeah, we got stoned out of our fucking faces. Yeah. But my 10 best movies are different to my 10 favourite movies. Potentially. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, yes, I would say yeah. Because I love, you're right. Because I would say I fucking love Brain Dead and Bad Taste. But I would not put Bad Taste in best ever films. I love it. It's one of my favourite films ever. But it's not the best made film ever. It's not the best film. You know what I mean? Yeah. Persia, I remember like speaking about with you before. Yeah, Pot Night was fucking epic. But every time anyone mentioned Cheech and Chong, that was the first night I ever watched a Cheech and Chong film. There was Up in Smoke. There was Fritz the Cat, I think. In fact, if you look, I think you can find a thing on Channel. When I say Channel 4, that's the catch-up thing. Pot Night, Channel 4. Let's see if it comes up with a thing. I'd like to remember what they put on that night. 1995, so I was at school still. Yeah. I want to see if I can remember what they put on there. I think Fritz the Cat was on there. But you can actually watch the whole thing. Someone's uploaded like a fucking I've done it, I don't know. Pot Night, Channel 4. So what did they have? Oh, Reefer Madness. I can't remember watching that one. But yeah, good night that, wasn't it, Peugeot? Yeah, I was 15 when that came out. Richard said, then proceeded to close the curtains and talk to yourself. Why do you collect weapons? You must be a nutter. Until the drawer wears off. Back to earth. Luckily, Rich, in those days, that didn't happen to me. Fucking hell. That happened to me in my mid-20s. Fucking Christ. I couldn't believe I did that. Chris said, Richard, I was thinking that when Mike told to spell that. Honestly, yeah, I couldn't believe that happened to me. Yeah, honestly, that's how paranoid I used to get. Sat there. I was literally sat there. And I looked up, and I was thinking about my weapons, and I thought, you're a fucking nutter. Why do you collect weapons? That's so weird. And that bollocks. I've never ever thought that. And that's what was going through my head. That's in 1995. I was out getting pissed. Hang on. Was Mike on a school night back then? Lol. Oh, God. Fuck's that. Jay, I think Jay might still be on. What was Richard? Oh, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I like that, Richard. I still need to read the book to that. I've actually got the book to Clockwork Orange somewhere. It's not a big book. It's only probably 300 or 400 pages long. Peter, 1995. Maybe I was born, maybe not. Is that actually was that the year you was born, Pete? Yeah, I've got the book, Ed. Mark bought me it for my birthday quite a few years ago. I never read it yet. I have to be in the mood, though. And then I ended up putting the book away. And then then because it sort of disappeared essentially at that point. I'm going to read your comment again properly this time, Tactor. He said, 1995, I was out getting pissed. Hang on. That was my kind of school night back then. There you go. That's better. That makes sense now. Exactly. Tactical. Surely you'd only been out of school by 2 years by then, Tactical. Oh, God. Richard said it's probably buried under 5 inches of dust. It probably is. It probably is, Rich. The problem is, what happened was I had everything out at one point so I could find it, and I knew where everything was. At one point, right here, I had a filing cabinet, and it had all my not all my DVDs. It had all the DVDs I couldn't fit up on shelves in there, and I also had all my books in there. And then when I moved out of this room into the small front room, so that Jim and Tasha could sleep in here, because there was 2 of them, I had to put half my shit in the loft. And then half of it, when I came back into this room, I didn't get half it back out. Person said, "Don't lie, you haven't read it because you're a shit bro." And you've changed. Oh, fuck's sake. Very true, Persia, very true. But what a nice man. I'd left school late 80s. I'm just trying to be nice, that I was just saying. You're a young whippersnapper like us still. Oh, I was checking my phone. I've already set the Wendy house up for later. Don't look like we've got the dropped and penny on at the minute. So far, so I was looking at the cider. It's going down all right. Oh, there you go. There you go. Ritsu. Dry cider, £3.50 a bottle. I bought 3 of those. That not focused back on me yet. Is that just my eyes, or is the camera not focusing when I lean back? It's not, is it? Is it not focusing when I sit back? No, it has now. Steve, how you doing, mate? You alright? What you been up to? It's fucked. I think it is. I fucking think it is. Peach.
Bit of a fuck up, really, isn't it?
I wish that didn't. I'm gonna have to redo some of those clips. They cut off way too early. Must focus. Yeah, and I was being they do that. That's not even what I was gonna say. Can't remember now. Can't remember what I was gonna say anymore. I did tell Metallica earlier about that bloke last night who said, "Show us your guns." So I went like that, and I said I wasn't even pissed. So he said, "Yeah, get your muscle vest out next time." Because we joke about that, because when I do the workouts with her, I wear this black vest, and I, as a joke, call it my muscle vest. Because sometimes, if you stand in the right place in this room with that light above you, it creates some lovely shadows on your arms. Then I make them look proper good. So he said, "Yeah, get your muscle vest on, stand under that light." And she said, and she said, "Show him your." I can't remember what she said. I think she said, "Show him your meat." And I realised what she'd said. And then, no, don't do that. That's not right. Oh God, you're right, Phil. Smashing blouse. What there? That's my fucking bed sheets. Richard, autofocus like eyes and teeth. You might have to put a Joker smile on the focus. For fuck's sake. Aritsu said Napoleon the movies is coming out next week. Trailer, yeah, who's in that? Is that Joaquin Phoenix? Whatever. Am I not seeing all the comments again? I'm sure yesterday. No, I don't know. That's bizarre. Edit. Customize. Live commentary. Live commentary mode limits participants to the people you approve for your channel. Red box. I'm so glad I found out how to turn those live fucking live reactions off. That fucking bullshit. What even is the point in that shit? Literally fucking completely pointless. And all it does is it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't get in the way of the fucking chat. What you drinking, Peach? What actual pop? Cheers for doing the old like thing, I suppose. Yeah, don't forget to like, everyone. And the stream. Put that up there. I wasn't really looking at it. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. You're more likely to get sent them that way. And I don't know if anyone's done any support tonight, but if anyone's supported me tonight, let me know. I would like to say thank you. But you can support the channel if you want. Thank you, Persia. You can help with the Cider Fund. You can help with the Hangover Patches Fund. Or more importantly, you can help with the weapons. If you would like to support me, you can. There's a thing called coffee.com where you basically put a donation in. You don't have to use... Fuck it, I can't even talk. Use debit, credit, or PayPal. Debit cards, credit cards, PayPal. You don't need to sign up. It's piss easy anyway. Here's a video how to do it. And there's a link in the description and in the chat if you do. And you do help me out massively because YouTube's my job. I don't actually get paid. I've actually reapplied for monetization. It's supposed to take a month. That was 3 months ago. I have a feeling they're not going to accept me back into it. So if you would like to donate, and I also don't get any money from benefits or anything like that. Right? So yeah, if you want to support me, here's how. Right, I might get some guests on in a bit if people are up for it, or I might wait for a bit. Why can't I suddenly can't fucking talk? Fuck is wrong with me? When you had fuck it, I haven't drunk that much either, but you can see that through the thing. It's not that fucking low. No, I forgot what I was going to say now. That's bizarre. Oh, I'm gonna be on till at least 1 o'clock in here, by the way. So yeah, we've still got another 2 hours. 2 hours in here. But if anyone wants to come on, just let me know. But I ain't in no rush. But at the same time, if you lot are in a rush, I'll just say, why have I suddenly started feeling really pissed? That's bizarre. It's fucking weird. Anyone would think you've been drinking. Yeah, but the amount I drink, Persia, it's bizarre. Because I do think it hits me really quick. Booze hits me really quickly, but then I can last a long time on it. Yeah, I've only drunk, that's probably a pint and a half I've had, of 5%, and I suddenly can't talk. Or is it might some of the late one when you're dressed? All right, fair enough, Rich. You don't have to be Crossbow Bear to come on, all right? But it'd be nice to have a chat with you. Dad said there may be a reason they're not bothered with monetizing your mic. You probably don't put out enough content to make the money. Well, that's probably it, Dad. That's probably it. Yeah, I just thought people kept saying, "Give it a go, try it." See, see, you might as well reapply it while it's given me the option that I could. So I thought, fuck it, I might as well. With I always assumed I wouldn't get back on it. Yeah, no, I know what you meant, Rich. I've always assumed I wouldn't get back on monetization for one main reason. I was chucked off of the AdSense program as well. And the AdSense thing is the thing that pays you. And if I can't have an AdSense account again, I can't get paid. So even if they agreed to let me back on, that would cancel it out anyway. But that's been quite a while. I was going to show you. Let me see if I can show you. If it doesn't say anything, it might be interesting for people to see behind the background of a channel. Right, hang on. So yeah, here we go. So we've got reviewed the base terms. You are on the way to becoming a YouTube partner. You have accepted the YouTube partner program. That's done. Set up Google AdSense. Errors, because I've been chucked off of Google AdSense, which is for right. Your associated AdSense account is disabled for invalid click activity or other policy reasons. Right. And then get reviewed. This is when I applied to be remonetized. That's been paused and nothing's happened. That's been over a good 3 months now. To be honest, it was my own fault. That's why I don't really moan about it. I can't complain about it. It was purely my own fault. Share the money, love. Exactly, mother. What was happening was it originated from a bloke called Mad Bad Voodoo, and he didn't know what he was doing was potentially dodgy either, and it wasn't nothing bad. He had a habit of saying at the end of his videos, "Don't forget to share the money, love," meaning to click the ads. Right, you cannot do that. You cannot tell someone to click your ads. That is invalid clicks. And what happened was it became a thing. I was doing it, and there was like me and like 10 or 20 other accounts all would finish their videos and say, "Yeah, don't forget to spread the money, love. Don't forget to click the ads before you go." Every single one of us got chucked off of the AdSense thing. And it was our own faults because we was going against the guidelines. And that's like a big one for them. Yeah, that's one of the ones where they'll chuck you off properly and you ain't coming back. The most annoying thing about it was loads of us had only recently been monetized as well. And they basically waited until all the money piled up. And the day we was all going to get paid, they sent us all an email saying, "Oh, you've been chucked off AdSense. You don't get the money either." So we didn't even get the money from that very first month of being monetized. Oh well. But that's why I don't complain, because it was my own fault. And I'll be honest with you, if I'd have been properly monetized now, it would be a pain in the fucking ass. All my videos would be hidden all the time or wouldn't be allowed. I'm probably freer not being monetized, because half of the videos I do wouldn't be allowed to be monetized anyway. So yeah, I don't have the restrictions of. There's YouTube channels who do weapon stuff who try to monetize all their stuff, and it just seems like a real pain in the ass for them. Luckily, I sort of don't have that issue. I doubt I'd earn much money anyway. You don't know though. Had I been monetized, YouTube might be more inclined to share my videos, because YouTube gets about 30 or 40% of what you earn. So it's in, no matter what they fucking say, it's in their interest to share the videos that make more money. And if they claim anything other than that, they're fucking bullshitters. It's in their interest. And I would probably bet that algorithm is designed to do that as well. because it sort of punishes the smaller channels and rewards the bigger channels. You know, and it restricts you as well. It's like my thing with I only get about 200 to 300 views per video, and depending on what I do, and I know there are interesting videos that I do that a lot more people would be interested in if it was sent to them, but they don't, because it's odd having nearly 40,000 subscribers, and YouTube sends those videos to about 400 people. Not all of those people watch it. So there are 39,000 subscribers who don't even get my videos sent to their subscriptions. They probably don't even think I upload videos. Yeah. Phil says your channel is great. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Oh, no, I will. Don't worry. I ain't going nowhere. I'll always do YouTube. You know, it's part of my life now, and I do enjoy it. Yeah, I'll always do YouTube. But yeah, it does take it's very restricting. But I said I wouldn't be a moderator, and you would be stuck up. You would have changed, bro. Maybe I would have. Fuck's sake. Now I'll always be the same. Mother said, support WC. You'll not regret it. I'll always be the same until I change. I have changed. Tactical said, it's the nature of your channel. It will always work against you in YouTube Live. Yeah, no, that's true as well. Yeah, the fact that I do quite an eclectic mix of videos also, I think that confuses the algorithm as well, because it can't tell what my channel is. But oh well, there's not a lot I can do about it apart from carry on how I am, which is what I'm going to do. Because the other thing I wouldn't want to do, I wouldn't want to be one of those channels where they basically put the same video on all the time. And that is what a lot of channels do. And that is essentially the only way to become really popular, is you basically just have to keep knocking out the same video every week. That would bore me to fucking death. I wouldn't do it. I'd refuse to do it. I'd refuse to do it. Also, he claimed to invent everything, and his viewers would worship him like a god. No, that could do no. Oh, what me? If I had become massive, yeah. Fuck's sake. Richard, do you upload to Rumble? I've heard it's less restrictive. I don't upload to Rumble. I do have accounts on. What we got here? Odyssey and BitChute. And I have tried other ones. The problem is I've tried loads and loads and loads and loads of the alternative websites, and sadly they're all shit. They're all crap compared to YouTube. But saying that, for me they probably wouldn't be. But I wouldn't want to leave YouTube because I like the community I have here. I mean, yeah, I like the community I have here, because the other issue what you have is if you do fuck off to a different place, very few people will follow you. And it's not because they don't want to, it's because they're used to being on a certain website doing a certain thing. And I get that. Because I've got things on Odyssey and BitChute, and people do go on there and comment, but it's like one or two of the regulars are on there, and that's it. But I said, yeah, Rich, he's not a god, he's a king. He's God's voice on earth. Little bit of fame, and people get delusions of grandeur. They certainly do. They certainly do. But yes, I have got an OnlyFans if people are interested. I still need to put some content on there as a joke. I think that'd be fucking brilliant. But what I was thinking of doing originally was doing so it was going to be titles that sounded rude, you know, like sexual. And then when you went on there, that title would be part of a joke, and then I would literally just read out a joke. But that is classed as like false advertising on OnlyFans, and you're not allowed to do it. I think I'd get chucked off. But that's what I wanted to do. But when I looked into it, I thought they might get a bit funny about me doing that, because if I do something like, I don't know, but just imagine it was the title will suggest something sexual, and then that'll be the beginning of a joke, and I'll literally just sit there and read a joke out. But if people paid a subscription thinking they're going to see something sexual, I think they'd complain and you'd get chucked off. That was the plan originally. I can't remember the specific things I was going to do, but there was ideas. Richard said you could do fear porn prepper videos. See if that gets your views. It seems to work for Canadian prepper. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't do it, Rich. I couldn't do it. I find that stuff. I don't know. I think it takes the piss. It takes fear. The fear porn shit. People literally lap it up, but I couldn't do it to people. I couldn't be that person doing that, because a lot of them are literally just spreading misinformation and and it ain't fair. Yeah. Fake pictures, exactly. Yeah, Mike oils his shaft. Exactly that kind of thing, Persia. Yeah. Mike oils his shaft, and then it's just me putting oil on a spear shaft. Exactly, spear handle. How you doing, Shane? You all right, mate? He said, I watched Russell Brand on Rumble because he can't say certain things on YouTube. It seems less restrictive. I think that is a good place for that, though. It definitely is a less restrictive place. The issue is getting people over there, though. I am on a few websites, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get people to follow you on there. I suppose, though, if he's been chucked off of certain websites, hasn't he? So if you've been chucked off things, people probably will follow you other places. Thing is, I would never leave YouTube, unless I got chucked off, and then I would be chucked off anyway. You know what I mean? What have you been up to, Shane? Anyway. I suddenly feel quite drunk for some reason. I don't know why. Mother said, "Tell the viewers it's the end of Crossbows in the UK." With weird family. Well, that's what I mean. But I couldn't do that to you. I actually feel weird enough when I do the weapon lore videos. I feel like that's like an almost fear porn type thing. And I get why people watch those. You get a lot of people watch them, and even those feel like I feel like I'm exploiting people in a way. And that's what it is when you do those fear porn videos. You are you're exploiting people's fears. Yeah, Mike's got wood and pictures of bundle six. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I was gonna take it in a completely different fucking different route there, which would probably get me fucking blocked for even saying it, so I'm not going to. But it involved saying something along the lines of, well, you know what a bundle of wood is, don't you? I was gonna say a joke one to do that. You could get all kinds in then. Yes, but that's got the G's in. Yes. Yes. Where am I? Zed said, if you want views, Mike, you should do a video titled Crossbow Shooting Woman Shows Her Jugs. And then get Metallic to come on camera holding a crossbow and two milk jugs. Exactly. Oh, kissing jugs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you stopped yourself as well. Yeah, I thought, no, that's too far. That's too far. Yeah, when you said as soon as I read bundle of sticks, fuck's sake, yeah, no, I thought the same. Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah. Man with loads of weapons handles bundle of sticks. But the other word. Yes. Which I don't think that would work. But... Well, that's the thing, Mother. Mother should start making clickbait videos. I know that would work. I know fear porn would work. I know clickbait would work. I cannot bring myself to do it. I wouldn't. Do you know why I wouldn't do it? Because that's not the kind of thing I would watch. And it's actually got to the degree where I have unsubscribed from people who I have subscribed to for fucking years because that's what they've started doing. And it's exploitative. It's, you know, it's fear mongering, and a lot of it is absolute bullshit. But I understand why people do it. Totally understand why people do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's it. Nothing more than that. I just couldn't do it. But I know what would work. It's not the. I wouldn't do it because it's not what I like. You know what I mean? So I like my channel to be what I like, and what I would watch, and that I think is decent entertainment. And I know some of the shit I do is absolute bollocks to some people, like Spyverse stuff, but I fucking love that stuff. And like the film club, I need to bring the film club back because I really like the film club. Yeah, I could probably make some really good ones of them now. Yeah, any less depressing topics? You bring one up, Rich. Bring one up. Richard said, have you been rat hunting? My mate does it with an air rifle. Like a hobby. I've never been rat hunting, no. I've shot rabbits before. Yeah, shot rabbits. What should we talk about, Rich? What should we talk about? I know what Richard wants to talk about. I know exactly what Richard wants. In fact, when I said the words, what do you want to talk about, Rich? Something popped right into my head.
We just talk. We talk about anything. What do you want to talk about? What? Who said politics? Sport? Sex? Well, I think that's sort of typical of the kind of crowd that we pull. Sex, 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 sex.
You reckon I should do like a where I'm lip syncing to some of these clips instead? We can talk about sex. So anyway, all right, let's not bother. What have you lot been up to today then? And what have you got planned for tomorrow? Oh, God. If anyone wants to come on in a bit, they can. Do you want to come on soon? Grizzard or Face Swap and Persia? Yeah, that would be a good idea. Get Persia to Face Swap us. Yeah. Not sex. Oh, God. Richard said, also, you get a load of freaks coming on this. You do. You certainly do. But Zed, I do get tempted to do like, yeah, woman shooting a crossbow shows her jugs and stuff like that. But I don't know. That I would do because that's a joke. I don't mind a jokey clickbait video. But I said, yeah, just sent an invite when you're all right, Persia. I'll get you on in a bit. Apparently, these lot seem bored of my conversation tonight. Even I'm bored of my own conversation tonight. Top 5 sci-fi films. Right, where's my sci-fi films? Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one. All right. Let's have a little think, shall we? I'll go through some of them and then we'll filter them out maybe. So, June, definitely. David Lynch's June. Maybe the original Star Wars trilogy. Akira. Predator. Alien and Aliens. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I know I've already gone over 5. Artificial Intelligence was fucking good. Ex Machina, Blade Runner, and Blade Runner 2049. I'll tell you what, I really liked Inception. Rita said, think I've talked shit about so many of the big YouTubers, I've nothing to talk about. I do think that, Rich, that one of these days, one of them will, well, no, maybe it'd be a good thing. Maybe one of the big channels will see us slagging them off and start slagging us off. And we'll be like, yeah, you know, fucking famous now, you motherfucker. Still won't change. Oh, and The Thing, if that's a sci-fi. Oh, fucking Terminator, of course. I forgot about Terminator because all my Terminators are here at the minute because I've put them all together because I've got all of the Terminator films there and I need to watch them all in a row. The only reason I haven't, though, I might watch Terminator Genesis and Dark Fate with Metallic soon because she's got them both recorded off the telly. The only thing with the Terminator films, if I watch too many Terminators in a row, I start having nightmares about that bastard trying to kill me. And they are fucking horrible fucking dreams. Yeah. That fucker chasing me all night long. Terminator, not Metallic. I still need to do what Percio said, though. In a couple of days, I need to email Scalagrim and say to him, if you want someone to chat to on a podcast, I'll do it. I'll come on and chat to you. We can talk about the good old days of YouTube and the people we used to watch and the Knuckle Dusters and the Knuckle Duster. I made him once. I made him one. He designed one. That's a good recovery, Mike. Yeah, he designed this Knuckle Duster and I made it for him, but I couldn't quite do it to the exact specs he wanted to. It was a little bit too detailed. And he sold it in the end. Because weirdly, the bloke who bought it off him messaged me about a year later. He was just talking to me about Crossbow, I think, and he said, also, I've got that Knuckle Duster that you made Scalagrim. I don't know, Zed, because I would say it's both, isn't it? It's definitely a horror, but it's also a sci-fi, isn't it? Yeah, sci-fi. I don't know. But I said Waterworld. Oh, fucking hell, Robocop. I forgot about Robocop. Yeah, that's the thing. You suddenly mention things. I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that. I would definitely put... See, I do like asking people about the Terminator films. Which is... here's a fucking proper question for you. Which film is better? Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? And hello, Penny, by the way. It's nice to see you. Not had any guests on yet. Yeah, nice to see you on, Penny. How's your afternoon been going? Early evening. Shane said, Blade Runner, Soylent Green, Silent Running, Oblivion. I've not seen... I know of Silent Running. Not seen it properly yet. And I've not seen Oblivion. I don't think... Is Oblivion the one with Tom Cruise in? Actually, I have seen that. I thought it was quite good. Richard, Mike, you seen Uncle from Another World anime on Netflix? The elf has a sword. I would like to make one, but obviously it wouldn't magically transform. I haven't seen that. Penny said 2 is hands down the best Terminator. Tactical said 2. Penny said both, different eras. That's quite a good answer. I would agree with you there, Penny. Although I do agree with Zed. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Terminator 2 is a brilliant film, but I liked the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger was the baddie in it. I liked that it's not. I always thought, I'm pretty fucking sure that Terminator used to be an 18, not a 15. And Terminator, and what's Terminator 2? Yeah, I'm sure Terminator used to be an 18. Anyway, I think The Terminator has so much more tension. It's a horrible horrible tense fucking film. It's properly intense. And I think Terminator 2 doesn't have any of that, or nowhere near the tension that Terminator does. But the fucking tension in that first film. And I like Kyle Reese, Michael Bain, fucking great character. Because the difference in the first one is, why I like the first one, Kyle is just a fucking man who's been sent back, and he has fuck all, and he's got to fight this fucking Terminator that, you know, could rip him to pieces if it got him. I don't know. I always find it more emotional as well, because there's more threat to me. Yeah, Terminator 3, Peugeot, fucking shite. When I watch all these Terminators, I'm tempted to skip number 3. I don't want to watch it. And Dogging, how you doing now? There's a Terminator 2, Salvation, Terminator Genesis, then Terminator. Or is that Terminator Dark Fate, you mean? Yeah. Penny said, Penny is ready to get drunk. But yeah, nice one, Penny. I'm slightly drunk already. I've hardly drunk anything. Penny, you have a drink and we'll have a chat soon. I can't wait. What was you saying, Peach? But I don't know. I just think, for me, the Terminator is more intense and it's more emotional. Could you imagine being Kyle? He's sent back and he fucking arrives there naked and he's got nothing. And he's basically, you know, John Connor's best fucking, most trusted fucking soldier. And then he's got to fight a fucking Terminator. And that to me is so much more intense and emotional. Whereas in the second one, it's Terminator going back to fight a Terminator. So there's sort of less emotional threat in it to me. I don't know. But I'm not saying I don't. In order of best Terminators, it would be Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator Salvation. I haven't seen Dark Fate or Genesis, but it definitely wouldn't be Terminator 3. Terminator 3 always the last one. President, I reckon Carl Reese would own a Predator. Hey, might do. If only might do. Yeah. Oh, I forget there was a Terminator. Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah. Best part of it was the Lady Terminator. Exactly. Shane, I am a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I love The Running Man. I love Total Recall, and I love Predator. Yes. Penny said, on a side note, Persia, One Night Stand is closer. What's that? Oh, Nothing Dead comes through. Yeah, through when they timed it. Yeah, exactly, Persia. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Lena Headey. Fucking great, Penny. Yeah, I love a bit of Lena Headey. 100%. Yeah. Gotta love a bit of Lena Headey. My younger brother quite liked Sarah Connor Chronicles, and I would give that a go. Can't believe how fucking pissed I feel. I've hardly fucking drunk anything. Struggling to read writing. Fucking bizarre. But yeah, I'll keep looking over there because that's where all my Terminators are. I've got Terminator Salvation, Terminator 3, Terminator 2. Also, though, don't get me wrong, it's cool having Arnie as the goodie. Fucking not even open. Not even open. Yeah, Persia's not quite a night yet, Penny. It will be nighted eventually. Oh, the fucking game. Yeah, the Terminator game was really good, wasn't it? Tactical. So the Terminator was grittier, in my opinion, and it was a lot darker, including most of it took place at night, which amped up the tension even more. I 100% agree with you there. Zed, yes. Yeah, there's just something about it. It's grittier, it's darker, it's a lot more intense. When I have the weird Terminator trying to kill me dreams, it's purely Terminator from the first film, and it's that tension, that music, that fucking music. Yeah. There's a game for Terminator. It's actually a really good game. It's set in the times, you know. the times of the resistance that you see a little bit in Terminator, and I think you see it in Terminator Salvation. That's quite an intense game. But I'm pretty sure I started having the fucking Terminator nightmares when I played that. What's time? Right, get Persia on for a bit soon. I'll have everyone on tonight who wants to come on, but I wanted to talk to Persia for a little bit on his own, and I wanted to talk to Penny a little bit on her own, or maybe with Persia, we'll see. Oh, I meant, yeah, Terminator versus Robocop. Yeah, Universal Soldier's good. Is that the one with Oh no, right. Universal Soldier's the Jean-Claude Van Damme Dolph Lundgren one, isn't it? That is good. I do like that, Shane. I'll tell you another one I always liked. Soldier with Kurt Russell. That's a fucking good film. What you been up to, Penny, anyway? You been up to much? And are you with the Dropped tonight? Where is he? Don't get his ass on. Oh, Penny, I need to talk to you about something, though. So I do have something to talk to you about tonight. Zed said, and that's what it does. That's all it does. Yes, that Carl Reese's fucking monologue in the Carl Reese's monologue in the car talking to Sarah Connor, fucking brilliant, really emotional, really it just sums up the Terminator perfectly, don't it? Yeah, it does. And the film, yeah. Richard said, remember that game with the indestructible 2x4? Yes. Nice one, yeah. Yeah, fucking hell. I have played the Half-Life games, Mother. Yeah. They was alright. I sold them in the end. I had them on the PS3. Do you know what, Zed? I've been waiting for you to mention Fifth Element, because when I looked up there, I could see my Fifth Element, and I was waiting for you to mention it. Yeah. Penny said, Mummy's having her house painted, and I love her, but I need a break. Yeah, of course, Penny. Oh, the Dropped is driving you home. Oh, all right, nice. All right, nice one. Better no fate, but what we make for ourselves. Oh God. Yeah, do you like Soldier? Do you, Bird? Yeah, I've got Soldier up there. I love that film. Fucking decent, that. So, Penny, are you in a car right now? Then you sat in a car with Dropped. Hello, Dropped. Drew. Hope you're all right, mate. I'll speak to you later if we can. Oh yeah, you're in a car, right, Penny? Fair enough. Nice one. So you're if you do come on, you'll be essentially doing what I did when I was with Metallic that time, driving along. Tactical said, yeah, bygone days, old thoughts returning, great waves of nostalgia. Before someone changed you, piss off. Remember the game that's 2x4 that stopped you shooting the Terminator. Don't fucking drive. Keep your fucking eye on the road, Dropped. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, is he doing the road rage thing that Metallic did that time? That's hilarious. Because she does not hold back. And even when she's on... So I'm fucking doing a live stream with her driving. And she knows I'm live streaming. So she does not hold back at all. Because that's what she's like. She doesn't change how she is, live stream or not. You need to understand that when she's doing that road rage shit, that's exactly the same as it is when we're off camera as well. She's hilarious sometimes. The worst one is when we're walking down the road. We'll be walking down the road. If she catches some fucker on a bike without lights, she'll literally fucking shout at them, get a fucking light. And all I'm thinking is, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. If he wants to come back, I'm going to have to deal with that now. On my fucking holiday, seeing the Queen. Oh, God. Folks, just stop making him laugh. Yeah, please don't be doing a metallic fucking road rage while driving. So I said, mind you, Forbidden Planet is an oldie, but it's a goodie as well. Gets a bit creepy at times. It's based on Shakespeare. But what one is it, Zed? Penny said he doesn't yell, he just speeds. Fucking hell. Metallic loves a good shout at people. But yeah, bikes. She catches you on a bike without a light, mate. You're having it. We was walking down to the beach one night at about 1 o'clock in the morning. And this fucking bloke comes speeding past her on a bike. And she fucking went mental at him. Well, he started going mental back at her. And I was stood there thinking, right. That was in my pocket. I think I had vertigo at the time, so it was a nightmare even walking. But if it wasn't, it was another time because she's done it loads of times. All I'm thinking is, this little fucker comes back. It wasn't, it was a bloke. Okay, if he comes back, you're getting that around his head, put it that way. Just fucking shouting at each other. Fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, get a fucking light. Yeah, fuck you. No, fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking hell. Here we go. All right, Persia. And he said, grab your tablet and open your emails. I will do, mate. I'll get carried away, Persia. I'll get you on in a second. Trust me, it was dirty, but it worked. Oh, God. I'm trying to think what it is now. Oh, I love it. I do love these fucking things. That's probably one of the best pictures you've got of me, I think. Such a fucker. You do crack me up. He loves this picture. It's his favourite fucking picture of me. And I understand why. It would be mine, He's such a dick. Oh, God. Those trousers now are my workout fucking trousers. They don't even fucking fit me anymore. They're like fucking clown trousers. I think they always wear clown trousers. But yeah, they're my workout trousers, Look at these fucking things. The fucking size of them. They're fucking humongous on me now. I like to wear them as my workout trousers though, because they're nice and fucking loose for when you're fucking doing fucking sort of I don't know, but things that involve your legs all over the place. Fucking hell, I love it, Persia. Oh, God. Have you seen this boy? Oh, God, great. Well, I did get a sort of, well, I say I did. Sorry to grass you up, dropped. He already knows it's you anyway. You did
I'm the one that did it.
The other day anyway, but yeah, I got a picture of Persia sleeping if we ever need it. That the drop got for me. Fucking hell, I do love that. That was a couple of hiking poles. You're set for camping in those. Well done on the weight loss, mate. Thank you, Dad. You see how big them fucking things were? I didn't realise they was that big. Fucking when I held them up, they didn't look like a fucking tent. But I bet you wear them with a white vest and a smoker's jacket and a pipe. No, I wear them. This is my workout gear. So my giant clown trousers. So I've got a lot of when I'm doing this kind of shit. I got a bit of fucking. Don't screenshot that. And as Metallic calls it, I got my muscle vest that I wear. Let's state this fucking thing. I have my muscle vest. Show off my muscles. She's the only one that gets to see me muscles. Talking of weight loss, I could fit in my old 34-inch jeans. Oh, that's excellent news, Rich. Yeah, that's about what I am at the minute. I put a little bit of weight on. I saw my opportunity and I took it. That's what a hero does. He fucking does. He does. No, the thing is, I love your screenshots and face swaps. But they always crack me up. Right, I'm gonna have a piss and then I'm gonna invite Persia on. I will be going into the Wendy house eventually, by the way. I haven't bothered putting a video on. You might even be able to hear me. Tell her I'm fucking drunk, can't I? Didn't even fucking think of putting the fucking clip on. Oh, it's one of them nights tonight, isn't it? Fucking pissed already. Nobody say it. Go on, fucking say it. Say it, I know you want to. Fart. Oh, a cut on the end of my finger. Guys, I like the one where you're looking at all of Jake's crossbows. Oh, fucking hell. It is quality content, guys. It is. But I didn't even have the decency to whistle. No, I didn't. Didn't even cross my mind. Right. That said, Mike, how much did you have to cut off the legs of those trouser jacks, haven't you? Well, I've put on a little bit of weight, Zed, and they're a little bit tight at the minute. But I do plan on losing a little bit more weight. But no, I to make them fit correctly, I probably would have to cut about that much off at least. But no, they're in my drawer down there at the minute. I do need to lose a bit more weight. I want to get back down 13 stone. 14 at the minute. Richard said, why does he get invited on here? It will be anarchy if people get special treatment. Look, you can all come on, but I've not had a proper chat with Persia, I don't think, since fucking New Year's Eve. I don't think. Have we? Who knows? But Rich, you can come on. Oh, where's the invite bit? I wouldn't call it special treatment. Fucking hell, man. I washed my bloody hands. I didn't piss on them. No fucking cock's probably one of the cleanest parts of my body, I'll have you know. I get worried that I need to clean my hands first before I touch it. That's a joke from something, but I can't remember what. That's soda cut-off bits to make pouches. I've done that. Not good. I think I've done a similar thing. I have, yeah. I think I have. In fact, I'll fucking prove it to you. I was going to see if I could see the fucking bits. But yeah, look, the bit where the lace used to go in. Exactly that. I've done exactly that tactical. Yeah, they're good. They make good little pouches, isn't it? Yeah. I've took the string out of that one for some reason. There. I left him a ball sack. How the hell are you writing things dropped? Do you bloody watch the road, you? Richard, only messing about. Hurry up and get him on. The Persia's tactical. You can make slapjacks and doorstops out of them. Richard said, "Do you like Chat GPT?" And I don't really know a lot about them, but the AI stuff I think can be very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. That left of a ball sack. Have you pulled over, dropped or something? Stop typing, dropped. You're driving. Fucking hell. Hello, by the way. Yes, exactly. Hello. We're all too busy fucking around. Oh, you're home now, are you? Nice one. Well, if you're up for a chat soon, my good friend, then I'll invite you in a bit. I'm going to stay on here for about another hour and 15 minutes, maybe. Then I'll go in the Wendy house. You're welcome on any time. You know that, Doctor. Persia, your link has been sent. And who else wants to come on? If anyone else does want to come on, feel free to email me now. Feel free to email me or message me somewhere, but let me know. Because the thing is, for some reason, I don't get any fucking notifications for anything anymore. So when people message me on Twitter, nothing, not on my computer or my phone or my tablet. I literally get nothing anymore. So if you do want to come on, please let me know that you've messaged me. If you've messaged me on Twitter or something. Jared said, if you cut the bottom of your clown trousers off, you can make yourself a hat. Nah, the bit's fucking hell. I probably could. Fucking hell, man. I probably could. It's not a beer time. How's you? I'm all right. I'm all right, dropped. I appear to be more drunk than I should be, though. But, yeah. But that's not a bad thing. Apparently, our Queen's not messaged me all night, so maybe they're staying up a bit later tonight. Because last night, everyone in that fucking camping place went to bed at fucking 10:30. She stayed up for an hour and a half just looking at the fire. They must be staying up a bit later tonight. Maybe tonight's like the proper party night, you know what I mean? It's like a birthday party camping thing that she's gone to. The only people I know there, I know mate Dave's there, which is Outlaw Bushcraft, I think his name is, and RDP's there. You know, some of you lot will know RDP. Sleeping bag, you're intent. The doc said, I'll let Penny and Persia have their time with you, but I'll be on at some point. I don't type and drive, but I was damn sure applying to the shit talking. That's in the hat, more like a sleeping bag. You fucker. Mother said, ever thought of working as a punisher? You can also have a body cam and upload the footage to YouTube. Oh, never thought about that, Mother. I don't know. I don't fucking know. What, illegally? What, going around doing, what do you call it? Basically taking out criminals. No, I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up. I need to talk weird, really fucking weird and dodgy then. No. So I said, well, that was a novelty. Mike watching Mike wax his beard. Oh, God. For fuck's sake. That was me putting Vaseline on my lips. That's OnlyFans content, that is. Me greasing up my lips. Oiling up my lips. Yeah, Persia, I've sent you your link when you're ready, mate. Aritsu said, is that an almond sword you got there on the wall? That one there? That is my half-size Witcher sword. I made that out of a weed slasher. I'll show you it properly in a minute. I just remembered something I may need later. Okay. So, nice one, Penny. I'll get you on in a second. If Persia don't bloody her up, I'll have you on first. So this is my half-size Witcher sword. The original thing's massive. It's probably twice the size of this. Now, I made this, see? It's reasonably thin, but it is sharp. It will cut, and it will... You could use this. Yes, I was completely homemade by myself. There's 2 of these. I made one for myself and I made one for our Queen Metallic Reality. She's got a very, well, they're almost identical. Hers is slightly better because it was the second one I made. Our Scottish friend is waiting in the background. Give me a thumbs up, Persia, when you're ready.
All right, mate.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm going to turn you off a bit. It's the thing of being a deaf bastard. I struggle when everyone comes on to hear them properly. I could sit here with earphones potentially, but I don't know.
Oh, I nearly spilt my beer.
Fuck's sake. So, cautious.
Aye, cautious.
I want to make you one. So I need to know what you want.
Right. I was never really a fan of blackjacks and slapjacks because I thought they looked like dildos, right?
Yeah, they do.
I joined this site on Facebook and I've seen an awful lot of bandana weights, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen one and it's round, right?
Oh, yes, yeah. And it's like molded round the
weight.
The lead. Yes, I've seen that one. Yeah.
And then at the bottom, it's not a loop for the bandana to go through. It's like a strip.
Yeah, I know. Is that one you're on about?
Aye, so is that you can fold the bandana through it. I'd love one of them. I'd love one of them with the WeaponCollector logo stamped into the leather.
I'll do that then. Weirdly enough, Coach, I don't know why. That's the exact one I had in my head. Well, you hadn't sent me a picture of that, did you?
I don't think I did.
I
think I've sent you it before.
That's what I had in my head.
I think I've sent you one before, but I sent you as many of the variations that I could find.
Yeah.
Even if you were to just get 2 of the morale patches that you made and stitch them together with a ring through it, that would be the exact same. And I thought, you know what, man, you could knock them out in this shed.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I scrolled out to play the fucking video now. Hang on. I'll ever find it. Got so many videos now, I can't find them anymore.
I could knock him out in the shed.
But I literally could. And they wouldn't be a lot of work, though. That's the thing. That's the ideal thing for me. I have loads of ideas.
I know that you're getting...
worth bothering.
I know that you really enjoyed doing the leatherwork.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what I mean, we kind of leatherwork inspired. I mean, you could fire some of them out in a day.
Yeah, definitely.
You could sell them.
I've got a couple of different leather dyes I can do. I've got black, brown, and red at the minute, or natural. What one of them would you prefer?
Red or brown, surprise me.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'll do.
I want a WeaponCollector original.
Yeah. All right. No, as soon as you mentioned it, I thought, yes, that's a fucking really good idea. I'd like to do that, and I'd like to. Yeah, I'll make you one, Paz. Yeah.
You're a good cunt, you know
that. Yeah. But no, I still find that weird. That is that one you're on about is the one I was thinking about. Yeah, it's like molded round, isn't it? Like, and that ain't hard to do. You only need to wet the leather, and then you get the lead, and all you'd need is like some kind of ring that would fit over it. You push that down over it, and that would make or even a bit of wood with a hole in it.
No.
Put it over, clamp it down either side.
I mean, see for what it is, it doesn't even need to be big. Because it is just a bandana weight to keep the bandana. It's like hanging out your back pocket. Because, I mean, I've seen films for years with that, and I was like, man, how the fuck do they get them to stay in their pocket? Yeah. How does that not fall out?
Well, that's true, though. I never really thought about that.
I would carry a bandana if I knew that I wouldn't lose it, because I guarantee you'd lose it as if it's got a wee weight on the end of it.
Yeah. I never registered either. I don't know if you've seen this. I didn't register it was the same thing. I've seen people doing a similar thing with padlocks, but I didn't register that was what they was doing. And now that makes sense what these padlocks was for as well. But I think that leather, it looked great. And I think you could even make a fucking leather key ring, lead-weighted key ring. It would look like a fucking key ring, and it's got lead in it, and it would just look like a key ring. It looked a little bit fatter key ring, but
all you need to do is fold it through a bandana, and you've got yourself a mace. You can fuck somebody up with that. And with reading up on it and what it is, and the fact that you've got a genuine use for it, and it's not on any weapons watch lists or anything like that.
That's it.
That's
That's
totally
the main
carry.
thing. Is if it's got to have a legitimate use, and that makes a total difference. If it's got a legitimate use, which that has, you know.
Oh man,
I love my fucking koshes. Fucking love them. Carry that nearly every single time I go out.
You can't be a good kosh, like.
Pete said he wants to make one at some point. The drop said, be fancy, use a crown roll bag. Zed said, I bet Michael claim he made it from foreskin discarded from the Spider-Verse. Or maybe I'll have to do a Spider-Verse version. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've been having difficulty trying to get hold of. See lead?
Yeah.
Just like lead, I mean, I don't want to go and buy, like, go to Amazon and buy lead soldiers or something and melt them down, because it would cost me. But I just can't find anywhere where you can buy raw lead. I was like, man, surely, Christ, I'll be able to go to a builder's merchant. But
that's where you'd have to go. And you'd have to
they only sell it by a bigger amount of weight than I want.
That's the only reason I've got lead is because when me and my dad built our conservatory, he bought some lead to do some flashing, and it's still in the shed. We've got a fucking roll about that fat, loads of it, and it's never going to be used for anything. So that's what I make. Anything that's lead weighted is all from that.
I've got a lead weighted truncheon up the stairs that I made myself from. It was a replica World War II entrenching tool, and I cut it off just below the shovel head.
Yeah.
Drilled it out and poured lead in it because it was the closest that I could get to an actual trench war club.
Yeah.
It's made exactly the way. They've actually got examples of the exact same thing in the British Museum. So I made it. But where I got the lead for was I had a small lead and pewter models, and I melted them down and poured that in. But I was like,
I suppose pellets, but they're fucking expensive now.
They're expensive now. When I first got my air rifle, you get 600 Webley round heads or pointed pellets, and it was like $3.99 for 600.
I was going to say about £3, it's £3 or £4. There, I don't think you can get 500 pellets now for less than fucking 12 or 15 quid, something stupid like that now. Fuck it, that's a lot. Pete said that's how he has some. Which one's Pete? What I said or what Persia said? Richard said, think of decent brass padlock on the length of cloth would crack a skull effortless. Yeah, that's it, Rich. It would. The doctor said, melting lead. There's a healthy pastime. Metallics messaged me. She said, everyone went to bed at 11:30, but she's going to sit about watching the fire. She's at a fucking camping ring with a load of people having a fucking party and they've all got to bed. They are all about fucking 60 though, apart from that.
It could be worse. The person that she went camping with, could they abandoned her in the woods? So that happens to me.
I'm just going to carry on reading what she said, Persia. You keep them entertained just for a second for me, please.
How about them sports teams? She might be watching. Try to see what people are saying.
Yeah, she's going to
buy leg slingshot ammo. The only ammo I've been able to get for my slingshot at a reasonable price is factory second ball bearings. Even ball bearings for slingshots.
I ain't bought no ammo for slingshots for years, but I've got I think they're in here. No. I've got a load of 9mm steel BBs, steel ball bearings, but I ain't got a lot of them. I don't even know if they'd be a lot to buy now.
I paid a tenner for 500 steel balls, and when you go into the proper description and read up on it, they've been tainted industrial machinery, so they're not perfect.
Right, yeah.
And that was the cheapest I could get them.
Yeah.
We used to be able to get 500 ball bearings for a couple of quid.
Yeah, well, shit, it's a lot of things.
Even trying to get marbles.
Yeah.
I used to fire marbles for my sling when I was younger because they're uniform size, they're bigger than most ball bearings. You get a good grip on them, and they were cheap.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how much it is for fucking marbles?
Like,
honestly, when we were little, you went to the corner shop, and for £1 you go, what, 100 marbles? Something like that, easily.
Yeah.
It's like £3 for 10 marbles.
Fuck you now. That's it's not worth it.
I just refuse to spend. That was something
stop saying slingshot. This was in catapult. Slingshot's dead to us. Oh, hello, my queen, by the way. She's on the lurk, but she can't talk or chat. But yeah. She's gonna let us know when she goes to bed. Thing is, she is in a thing where she's right next to other people, so she can't talk.
It's a shite camp experience.
Tactical said, if it was out, if I was out, I can't read that. If it was out camp, it would be daylight before we. No, yeah, if we was out camping, it'd be daylight before we went to bed. Exactly. Well, that's why she's the last one up. You know. Richard catapults you two. Yeah, that word slingshot is dead to us. I like the old catapults, but I'm fucking shit with them. Always have been.
Oh, yeah. It was always just a bit, can I hit this person? No, can I hit them in the eye?
Yeah. I suppose it's one of them things. It's just a habit. If you can understand, not a habit, but if you can understand what you're doing and you get into it, you can be better. It's a bit like knife throwing. I didn't do a lot of knife throwing for years because I didn't really know what I was doing. I could do when you do the old no spin, I used to chuck that into my door frame there with no spin every time. But that was literally coming out your hand and hitting the. You know what I mean?
When I do my knife throwing in the summer, there's two different variations of it. There's the spin. I try for a distance with the spin.
Yeah.
And then I do another one. And the other one that I do is I sit down and I put a board at person height, like a table's width apart, and I call it poker throwing. And it's kind of like a person that's cheating at poker.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's good.
I mean, let's face it. If you were going to use something like that in combat, especially with the type of knives, I mean, you're not talking about the Western knives, really Bowie knives.
You saw me with that knife in the fucking Randy. I shouldn't have fucking thrown the second one. No, you weren't there, was you? Did you not see it?
No, I missed it.
Joe. They said throw a knife into that dartboard, right? I picked up this fucking knife. I backed up against the wall and I worked out my distance. I didn't fucking know because I've never thrown the knife. And I thought, no, that seems right. And I thought, yeah, I'll blade or handle. I thought blade sound feels right. I fucking slung that and that fucking stuck first time. Fucking perfect, right? I got cocky. Thought, I'll do it again. I missed about fucking 30 times afterwards.
Yeah. I might have some
on that first one. The drop saw it and Metallic saw it.
I might have some good news for you.
Go on.
I think I found somewhere that we can get lockback stilettos.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
$9.98. Now here's the thing. The company doesn't do international shipping. But I reckon
we have some American friends who might.
We have some American friends that might be able to speak talk.
If we ask nicely. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I believe it's Rocky Mountain Knife Works. They're currently out of stock, but they have actually got proper. They're wooden handled, lock back stiletto blades. The ones that we've been looking for.
Oh, that's
They're $9.98.
That's fuck all as
They're
well.
no massive. That's a good price.
Yeah, that's fuck all. And I could always get them because I've got another thing I can do. Just because I get a bit paranoid about what customs are like, even if it's legal, I can send stuff to the local shop without even telling them. Because my mum had worked there at one point. I think I sent something to Mother and it came back. And I always address it to that shop just in case the return thing went fine. Just because I don't want bullshit. Nothing comes into where I am illegally. I'm not having that bullshit because you fucked my whole entire, But I still like to have it sent to that shop. Last time someone went back to that shop though, she just messaged my mum and said, Michael's got a package here. Don't even question it. I thought that's brilliant. They don't even question it. They just say, yeah, Michael's had, didn't even ask why. I'd had a package sent to the shop. Yeah.
In case there was nobody in to answer the door.
Well, that's what I would say. I'd be honest with them. I'd just say, just a bit paranoid about giving my address out to people.
No, that was exactly what I thought when I seen it. I went on to one of the Facebook groups that I'm on and just said, looking for help, looking for this specific type of knife.
Yeah.
If they get any idea where I can get one. And I get 2 replies first for I got one for Indonesia and one for Bangladesh, I think it was. And it was guys that wanted to make custom Damascus blades for me stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
No, no spending £3,000 on a 20 quid knife, pal. No.
I've seen them. Ray said, Mike's too fat to read the comments. No, I'm reading them. I'm struggling a bit there. Pete said, you mean Smoky Mountain Knife Works? Drop said, I'm already paying for the metal division. No, Drop. The package I send you, I would appreciate if you paid for the postage to that. But if I did get these knives to you and then sent to me, I would pay for everything. I would pay for you to send it to me. I'm not gonna. No, you're right, mate. I wouldn't do that to you. You know what I mean? You're just the middleman who packages it and sends it. I'll pay for all the postage, and you know what I mean. I'll be honest, at that kind of price per it'd still be fucking cheap. All of the fucking way. Considering how that Kissing Crane one, well, you can't get it for a start. But that's that. Last time I found that, it was £100 fucking quid or something. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're currently sold out, but I signed up to get a newsletter when it comes back in, and I'm going to get a wee while, and then I'm going to contact them.
Yeah, do that.
Because $10? What, a tenner? I don't even think that is a tenner.
We'll get us 4 of them, at least 4. That's you, me, Peach, and Metallic.
And I'm pretty sure, going with the sizing, they're only about that size. I think they are just fucking, oh man. I got a wee bit excited when I found that. Like.
Paige, I didn't miss you out, mate. You was the fucking second person I fucking mentioned. Yeah. Drop said, I won't pay shipping. I'll pay to handle it. Drop, you don't need to pay to handle it, mate.
There's always one that's got to lower the tone.
Well, always.
It's usually tackle, but though.
Only tactical. He's fucking off the ball today, I suppose.
Aye.
Listen, Mike, you need to find a seller who stocks the straight weed slices. I'm looking, Rich. I had a look. After Richard found a company that had the. You'll be surprised. There's actually about 5 or 6 different variations of them weed slashers, and there's a fucking straight one that has a fucking like Tanto fucking blade on it. But yeah, now we've found We found like what they're called, if that makes sense. Like there's a fucking code, M105 or whatever. Cutlass weed slash or some bollocks. From that, might be able to find other websites that stock it. You know what I mean? That said, Persia, send me a link. I'll keep a weather eye. I'll keep an eye out.
I will do, mate. I'll do that later.
But yeah, if Penny and the Drop don't mind, I obviously wouldn't. It wouldn't cost you two anything at all. But yeah, that would be handy if, obviously, any of us who wanted them, we would pay for it, and then we would pay for you to send it to me. I mean, it wouldn't cost you anything. But that's a fucking good option, isn't it, Perry? I hadn't really thought. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that.
No, well.
Well, I probably at the time didn't have no one I could trust to do it.
Mm.
I mean, and who would do it? I know them to, sorry to make assumptions, but I them two wouldn't, say
we have great faith in them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, I don't know. Dropped lawnmower. Do you get lawnmower blades that are 27 inches long? I suppose you might, but it would have a hole in the middle though, which would be a weak point. Yeah. Penny, I would always pay for the handling. Oh god. Yeah. I mean, all right, but yeah, I think that's a fucking excellent idea, Persia. No, well, I think the reason it never crossed my mind because at the time I never really had anyone to ask. You know what I mean?
It's not that we couldn't find them anywhere. It's all liner lock.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll be totally honest. I've got to see how the liner lock stiletto that you've got. I had the exact same one.
Yeah.
And when you get a stiletto, especially a stiletto that looks like a flick blade, every time you're at a table or a bit of wood, you know what you're doing. You're pulling that knife out and you're going, flick. I did that with the one that I had. I think it was an Albinox, and it snapped where the thumb stud is.
Fucking hell.
And you could see how grainy the steel was, and I was like, man, this is pot steel.
Yeah.
I've lost knives I've broke down that like.
If you are watching my queen, she has been that close to me giving her that fucking kiss and crown stiletto, but not quite. But she has been pretty fucking close to getting it.
She doesn't need it anymore.
She don't. So it's hers anyway. No, she always says to me, that's the last thing I'm getting back. But she does say to me, we need to get married. We need to get married a lot more times so that I get a lot more of them back.
See, the next time she proposes to you, Mike, you just need to say no, just to see what she says.
Just say no. Fucking Grand Jill now. Just say no. Do you know that? Fucking Grand Jill.
Wow. That's a blast for the past.
Fucking is. That's what came to mind as soon as you said just say no. That fucking shot straight in my head.
See the Imperial commander that Darth Vader strangles?
Yes.
He was in Grange Hill.
Whatever his fucking name was. Go on, carry on.
Aye. He was in Grange Hill.
Yeah, it was. It is, don't it? Same fucking character as well. Didn't even change fucking
personality.
personality.
Something else you did, See one of the I like to my replica Star Wars weapons, right?
Yeah.
One of the weapons from see when Luke Skywalker's escaping from Jabba the Hutt's barge, one of the guards pulls a gun on him, right? And it's a sci-fi looking gun, and it's a Gamel brake barrel. And see the front sight, it's twisted round. The front sight is twisted upside down, and that's all they did to it for it to become a size high weapon.
One thing I do love about the Star Wars stuff is the guns are like the blasters and that are literally real guns of our world.
Oh, well, the original series were
Sterling submachine guns and that and whatever, and
the originals were. That's why I think the originals are burned so deeply. And
can I just read out what our queen has just sent me quickly?
Right.
He said, indeed, that'll be the last blade you get back. And then she said, ha ha, like you'd say no to me. True, my queen, I would never say no to you, and you fucking know it. I said, we don't propose. It's an automatic assumption that we're married. Yeah. She's putting her gloves back on now, so she won't be able to type. But no, that's true. When no one proposes, as soon as we meet each other, we're just married again.
A marriage of convenience.
As if you'd say no to me. Fucking true. She knows I fucking wouldn't. That's the whole thing I have with her, though. I don't say no to her about any fucking thing. Although occasionally I have.
I say no that much. I think my dog thinks that's what his name is.
That's right, Fred. No, but with the thing with Metallic, though, I had a thing. I thought I'm not going to say no to her about anything unless it's something that is proper, like negative to us both, or you know what I mean. As long as it's something that, because I'm quite. I don't know if I come across on here like it, but I am quite in real life. I don't like going out. Don't really like talking to people. You know what I mean?
I'm the same.
So I make a point with her. If she says, "Do you want to go out somewhere?" I'm going to say yes because I trust her. You know what I mean? And it has, you know,
broadened your horizons.
Really good things that I've fucking loved. Yeah.
No, I don't like people that much.
Have you sent those business cards along? I haven't yet. No, they're over there.
One of the students in my work said to me on Friday morning when we were finishing, getting ready to go home, says, "What's happening this weekend, boss? What you up to?" I says, "I just want a quiet one. So I just want a nice quiet weekend." And he says, "No, you have to spend time with your wife and with your family." I said, "No, when I go in the house, I'm going to kick the dog and poke my wife in the eye so that the two of them stay away from me all weekend."
You saying about the dog? We're not clicking them fucking videos on here. That fucking video of your dog came up on there. I didn't show it, but
need to believe you until you tell them.
Antisocial, Rich, is the right word. Yes, I am antisocial. But no, I don't know if I appear like that on here, but the difference is on here, I have full control of what's going on. You know, and if I don't like it, I can fuck off, or you know what I mean?
No, my main fear is, will I run into somebody that I know and have to
tell them? Yes, in real life out, I do, Persia. Yeah. But yeah,
will
part
I
of
have to stand
here,
and talk to this person? I hate that.
Persia, there's been times, not about going out, but there's been times on here occasionally where someone I know in real life has fucking popped up, and oh my god, that's fucking proper fucked up.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? I don't mind, but I don't know, it's weird. Metallic. No. When Metallic's on next, I'll tell you about the time when someone popped up on the chat who I hadn't seen for about 5 or 6 years. Someone I was very close to when I knew them, and then it sort of went bad, but nothing to do with me. And when they popped up, it was quite a confusing sort of. I didn't know how to really react. You know what I mean? But you have to, because it's fucking happening. You've got to sort of not show anything. You know what I mean? You know. I messaged her, but for about a fucking hour afterwards about that. It was proper weird. So that was only a couple of years ago. Because I've only been talking to Metallic regularly. Just getting on 2 years now. That's what I've known her.
Oh, so she's getting employee rights now?
She's what?
She's getting employee rights.
yeah.
2 years until you're entitled to employee rights.
She's way beyond that. She's already our fucking queen, isn't she?
If you pay her off, you've got to have a reason now.
Yeah, we're paying fucking taxes to her, I think. Hello, solid brand.
I've got work stories to tell you that I can only tell you on an after chat.
All right, nice one. I'm drinking Sainsbury's dry cider. I've got 3 bottles of that.
I'm on the Skull. It's only 2.8%, right? I always scoffed at really low percentage.
That's gone up, hasn't it? I thought that used to be 2.
2.8.
Yeah.
Right. I'm telling you what, man. I've still got 3 cans of this. I've got a wee bit of a buzz going, but I think that's merely oregano and spices. But no, I wish I had done this years ago.
Yeah.
Rather than drink super fucking.
My mum and dad used to buy crates of that, and it's all right. You can drink it and enjoy a drink from it, and get a bit of a buzz, but not get fucking paralytic, sort of thing.
It's light. It's refreshing. I've seen me, especially in the summer, constantly keeping these in the fridge, and then when I get in for work and it's boiling outside and I'm expected to sleep during the day, I'll have a couple of cold cans of this in the morning when I come in for work. Actually, at the beginning of the summer, me and one of the guys at work with were walking down the street drinking cold Budweisers. We were taking them to work and having a couple of cold Bud on the way home for work. And see the looks that you get at 7 o'clock in the morning walking down the street drinking a Budweiser. Especially when you've got work gear on. If they're like, holy shit, hope he doesn't drive a van.
Can I just tell you what Metallic just sent me?
Right.
So he said, fuck that. When we go up north, we're drinking Buckfast with Persia. Oh, of course we fucking are. Bottle each, mate. I can't fucking wait.
But we're just having a quiet one bottle.
I plan to sit in your fucking room with you and we'll do a fucking live stream if you're up for it.
All right.
That'd be a fucking messy fucking one. That'd be great though, wouldn't it?
All right.
Don't have to live stream, but you know.
No, well, we've got we can sit out the back at the fire pit if it's nice. I've got a nice wee fire pit.
Yeah, do a bit of.
When I moved into the property, there was a big concrete slab where a shed had sat, but it was halfway up the garden. It was in like a really stupid place. So I smashed what I thought was this concrete block up with a pickaxe and a sledgehammer, and it turned out it was half an inch of cement on top of slabs. I smashed all these slabs to fuck. So I made a fire pit out of the slabs. It's raised about a foot. It's raised about a foot with a hollow centre with an air intake. So if I want to, I could use it as a forge.
Well, that's fucking good, yeah.
Be able to sit around that because I've not actually used it as a forge yet.
The talent said it might go quiet after Persia passes out. I think she means when we go around your, I don't know. Oh, fuck knows.
No. I'll be taking holiday time. I'll be well rested.
Well, hopefully we'll see you next year sometimes. I'm well up for that. You know, I've always said I'm well up for that.
We'll organise it right. If the wife and the Wayne's in the house, they'll go spare. If we organise it right, I can pay for them to go to a spa or something for the night. They'd love that.
Yeah. We'll walk down the road and pester fucking little flash up for a bit.
All right. Drive past, all right?
Yeah.
We came up to see Pergio. Hello.
Right, just reading a message there. Metallic, I don't even know what that fucking comment means. Don't worry about it, my queen. Oh my god.
Oh, another dragon.
That sounds like a right cowboy job doing that. Solid Brand said, I actually just had a regular Budweiser for the first time last summer, oddly enough. Liked it more than I thought I would. I can't remember if it's Budweiser or not, but I've got an allergy to fucking bread. Forbidden talk, so let's shut up about that. But anyway, but also some beers make my fucking lips go all like red and sore. And I'm sure fucking Bud does that. Budweiser does it, and Guinness 100 definitely does.
I don't like Guinness. I think Guinness tastes like cold coffee. Like if you've sat a coffee too long and you pick up and you take a drink, you're like, oh, that's horrible. That's what Guinness tastes like.
Hang on, I can't read Tactical's comment out. He said, you'll pass by mine on the way, Mike. Let me know that day so I can be out. Dickhead. No, Tactical, we're definitely going to see you as well. We're on the way up. We're going to see Tactical and anyone else on the way. Richard, you may get a visit if you're on the way. Paige might get a visit on the way. Yeah. There may be a few people. If we organise it properly, because when me and Metallic did the Wales trip thing, that was quite a personal thing to her. So we didn't really tell anyone what we was doing. You know, because we could have met people then, because there's a load of people who said afterwards, fucking hell, I lived there where you went, and you know, but that it wasn't about that time. Whereas this one will be about going up north, but also making sure we see people on the way. You know.
Well, there's quite a few interesting things around about here. You can go and see. There's a haunted castle. There's the fairy caves, which are caves with Mesolithic and earlier cave carvings.
All right.
There's when they built it, it was the world's largest wind turbine. That's just in the road. There's an extinct volcano.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
There's some of the most famous golf clubs in the world. You can go and shout abuse at the people playing golf. I like to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be great, Percy. I'd love to come see you. Look. Come see you.
And there's a shop at the top of the street that sells Buckfast for £7.60 a bolt.
Love it. Definitely got to have a Buckfast night. Me and Metallic.
Love
it.
A couple of bottles of Wreck the Hoose juice.
Yeah. 100%. I'll risk the gout for you too. 100%, mate. Fucking hell. Metallic, you lot don't get this reference, but fucking hell. You lot need to watch the episode 4 of the Spyro Files, and you have watched it, but me and where we fucking edited that for nearly a year, we have these fucking our own little references to it now, like in jokes about it. No one else gets. She actually commented, "Hang on, my queen, how can it be 1, 2, 3, 4 when it's only 25 past fucking 12?" Weirdly though, when I looked at my clock, I was sure I saw it say 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be. It's 26 past 12.
No, 25 minutes past midnight.
It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. But I saw that myself as well somewhere. Fuck knows.
I'm just going to randomly start typing that into the chat in the future now. Same as, aren't you thirsty, Mike?
Rachel said you could call in a couch surfing. Yeah, exactly. Yes. I've still got a couple of what are we on now? Episode 5. I was supposed to road trip part 5. There's going to be part 6 and part 7 at least of that. Oh, Persia, you know, you said in your comment, bloody hell, Mike, no wonder you was fucking depressed when you come home. That fucked me up, Persia. When I come home, I was massively depressed, and that was what it was. I just had such a nice time. Fucking great. It was brilliant. That's the first time I've done anything like that, really. You know, I've been on holiday, but I've never done that with just one person.
Never done a road trip.
Your sole trust is just that one person. You know. Yeah, it's fucking great.
You could even try next year. This is maybe a far out one. We could try a fundraiser for what's it called? You start a money pit for an idea.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I can't think of the word though. Yeah.
We'll get everybody to chip in, and we'll see if we can rent use a camper van for weeks.
Yeah.
Rather than driving about in the Berlingo.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, Persia, it works.
Funding.
You can do it. That's all right. No, we can live like that. It's all right.
No, but if we did a crowdfunding.
Well, the thing is, Metallic would have to drive it, though, and I don't think she'd want to.
No, well.
That's the thing. She likes I can handle it. I slept in the fucking passenger seat of that car, and it was all right. I could sleep well enough, but I was all right. But yeah, crowdfunding thing. Peach, I found that when I came back from the USA. You know what, Peach? When I came back from the Metallic did one word lag. When I came back from our road trip with Metallic, I think it was like 9 days on the road, and then I spent about 3 weeks with her, the whole thing. But yeah, Pete, I was proper depressed when I came back. Proper fucking depressed, yeah. Took me a while to get out of it. That's nice, Mike. Had a great trip. Now I'm sad. Hang on. That's nice, Mike. Had a great trip. Now I'm sad I've come back to this shit. Oh, yeah, pretty much, Rick. Pretty much so. No, but then you come back and you have to have all your responsibilities back again. And I mean,
I haven't had a holiday in 8 years. I don't like holidays.
Well, I didn't for a Persia, because I saw someone write Persia. For a while, Persia, I hadn't been on holiday for at least 10 years. Yeah.
Oh, I can't be asked with it. It's like moving house.
Yeah.
Move it for a week and then move back. Fuck that. I've not got any more shit with me. Seeing that, last time we went on holiday was with the in-laws, and we went to the Lake District. And we were in a bar one afternoon, and the bottle opener that's built into the bar broke, right?
Right.
And believe it or not, they didn't have another bottle opener.
Fucking hell.
Right? It was more like a kind of restaurant than a bar. And I was at the bar when it happened. And one of the waitresses ran out, and she was like, "I'll just run into the gift shop. They'll have bottle openers."
Oh, fucking bottle opener. That's fucked, isn't it?
And I had my Swiss Army knife in my pocket. And I says, "Look, pal, I've got a Swiss Army knife. That's got a bottle opener on it."
Yeah.
No point in folk waiting about. And I was sitting for 5 minutes at the bar, kind of talking to the barman and stuff while I was using this. And there was a guy down the end of the bar, and he went, "I've got a Swiss Army knife as well," right? Like in a proper plum posh voice. And he went, "I've got a Swiss Army knife because I was in the Boy Scouts." "Were you in the Boy Scouts?" And I was like, "No, I've got a knife because I was in the young team."
Say that again, pleasure.
I said, "I've got a knife because I was in the young team."
Yes. Oh, fucking hell.
Right. Unbeknownst to me, my mother-in-law was standing behind me, and she hates the fact that I've always got a knife on me.
Yeah.
She hates the fact that I've got swords and shit. She hates the fact that I've got slings and shit. She just totally hates the fact. Yeah. Totally against it. 100%. Right? I didn't know she was standing behind me. And you know what? She's never liked me since. That was 8 years ago.
No
matter what I do, it doesn't matter.
You can't fucking win. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I saw my opportunity and I took it, man.
One of these days, that knife fucking saved people, and they'll still fucking hate it. Metallic said, "I'm not driving a massive camper, thanks. Crowdfunder for petrol? Yes, fine. But I can't drive a bus. What if I need to reverse?" No, I knew that. No, she's perfectly happy driving Berlinga, and I'm perfectly happy sleeping in it. But no, I suppose people could always fund the petrol and and other shit.
Well, I've got 2 big couches here, and if the wife and the bairns will be sleeping, I've got 2 other rooms upstairs.
Yeah, I can't wait, pleasure. It will happen. Sometime next year. I mean,
we'll form a plan.
Yeah, definitely. Don't you worry, Tactical. You're definitely getting stopped, boy.
You're getting one of them at the window.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Got a drive-by fingering.
What's the length of time measured in Persios? I don't know. It seemed like a month to me. Not that I don't mean that in any bad way, but I don't know. The extra rooms for jerking off in. Fucking hell. I suppose I need to talk to Penny soon.
Yeah, I will love you and leave you and go and add some oregano into my life.
We'll see whether Penny's ready for a chat in a bit. Yeah, and then we can swap for a bit. We're doing a bit of swapsies tonight, Persia.
A wee bit of top and tail.
Yeah. Tactical said, garden is free bog, £10 for a dump. Fucking hell. I'll definitely be having a slash in your garden, Tactical. Don't you worry about that, mate.
I don't need to pee in my garden. The neighbours have got a slot in the French, can pee in theirs.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God.
I know. I get invited to the Christmas night out in the work the other day. I don't think the invitation still stands.
Why not?
Because I was in the office, we kind of finished everything up, and it was the kind of freezer crew, or the guys that work in the freezer through the night. I'm not in the freezer so much now. Yeah. They were all kind of in the office. They had done a good shift. We were giving them a heat break, getting a wee bit of laugh while we were finishing up the paperwork. And one of them said to me, "Are you coming to the Christmas night out, George?" And I was like, "I'm a fuck." He says, "What do you mean? I'm a fuck?" I says, "Man, if you want me to come to the Christmas night out, it's £15 an hour. That's what I get paid to spend with you cunts." Like,
Exactly.
I don't like any use, and I would not hang about with any of you. It was like, you want me to come, it costs you £15 an hour. And see the looks that I was getting. I mean, it was half said in jest.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, but not as well. Yeah. Fucking hell. I love it. Well, they've been talking about going around the football club for fucking New Year's Eve. And I am such a sad bastard. Do you know what I'd rather do? What do you reckon I'm going to be doing New Year's Eve?
Having a bottle of wine with me.
Yes. Live stream. I'm going to be fucking live streaming. I ain't going to be fucking, you know. I'd rather be here. Have a live stream with you lot.
I might even put my kilt on.
Yeah. Go on, Persia. I'll put me fucking. I keep nearly saying wedding suit, but that sounds like I've been married about 10 times now. But yeah, I'll get me fucking.
It's like a birthday suit.
Yeah, well, depends what you like. Yeah, no, I would rather be here and get fucking pissed with you lot. I'll do it for Christmas fucking night rather than with you lot. I'll get the family up here. That's out of their desperation. They don't really want to be in here. You know what I mean? But they know I ain't fucking gonna fuck off.
Mike leaves a trail of candy canes up the stairs.
Well, our queen just sent something. He said it'll be our turn to spy on Tactical. Yes, but we will at least be there for one night when he knows about it. So, yes, we have a little bit of a joke, Tactical. Right. Rich is only 99% serious there, Persia, boy. Yes. Tactical said, you're not antisocial, man. You're just selective. Exactly. But I would rather be. I'd rather fucking live stream. Our joke, Tactical, is all the electrics you send us has cameras in them. Because there's been times where he's accidentally said some stuff that it's like he knows what we've been doing, but he don't. No, Persia.
Has Penny just said that the drop's got a kilt?
Hang on.
Is that what Penny's saying? Might make dropped put his on Persia.
It's on Persia. Oh, maybe.
Dropped of a kilt.
Gotta do it, then. You gotta do it now, dropped.
Is it tartan?
Nice.
Is it tartan? We need the answer to this.
That's dropped and we've talked about this.
We've talked about I remember talking about this. I need to know if it's tartan or not.
Don't act like I'm going to know.
Then it's not a kilt, it's a skirt.
She's saying now, hang on. I won't need Peugeot settee. By the time we get there, I'll be happy kipping in the car. You, on the other hand, you might need a night on a flatbed. No, I was all right, though, my queen. I spent 9 days, I think mostly 9 days, sleeping upright in a car seat. I was fucking fine. My legs ached a little bit, but no, I was all right. That proved to me I could literally sleep sitting up in a fucking car seat in a fucking sleeping bag. But I thought that was quite a, yeah. My drop said no, and that's why it's not a kilt. Penny said, "Excuse me, he doesn't have a tartan. He's a Turk. He's black." I need
if it's no tartan, it's not kilt.
No.
And why is it called a kilt, mate?
Because the last person who called it a fucking skirt got killed. I fucking love that. You know I fucking love that. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Less than a minute. I'm going to have a slash. Persia can entertain you for a bit.
No, put on a video, fuck's sake. Don't abandon me like this.
All right. I swear it won't be long. Yeah. We've replaced Persia with Persia.
Good evening. Tonight on Tales from the Spider-Verse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. A dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had pyrographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
One day we were doing spirographs and we asked Monty, would you like to do a spirograph with us? No, spirograph. Monty said you can fuck right off with your spirograph bullshit. No, spirograph. Fuck off, D-Man. Or is it a Desmond?
I'd like to tell you the kids kept up the good game that Monty did a spirograph, but life in the Spiroverse isn't a fairy tale.
Oh, spirographs. No, spirograph.
There you go. We just replaced Persia with Persia there. I fucking love that. There was more audio than that, wasn't there, Persia? But I didn't use it all. There was a whole fucking.
I don't know. I sat down and I was like, man, what the fuck am I going to say? And I just made it all up.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
I just made it all up right there and then. That's how sometimes it's a bit like struggling to find the word because I hadn't planned anything.
No, you did a great job. I think you're a bit like me. Sometimes I do these things and afterwards you can't remember it properly. It's almost like a fucking dream. Like you didn't really do it.
No.
That you did the whole Shawshank Redemption sequence for that, but the only problem is I needed to keep it to a certain length. So I couldn't put the whole thing in, but it's in there. Like the gist is in there. I think Mother's going off, or is Mother just saying hello?
No. The joiners is proper creepy.
Oh, hang on. What did Richard say? He said you've slept with a lamppost. Hang on, you slept with a lamppost, a car chair, as far easier. Yeah, well, I have been known to sleep against a lamppost, in a bush with my face in the mud. I've slept behind a fucking gravestone regularly. So yeah,
I've done that a couple of times. I slept in a grit bin once.
Didn't I, Persia?
I slept in a grit bin once. Yellow bins with grit in them. I was at a house party and I went outside and I, a good one, to be honest, pushed out my skull and I couldn't remember what house it was, and I jumped into somebody's back garden and stole a towel off their washing line and wrapped myself up in it and went to sleep in the fucking grip bin at 3 in the morning. See when I woke up the next day and like I got out the grip bin and I was like, the fuck happened? And like I got out the grip bin, I was outside the house the party was at. And everybody was like, where the fuck have you been?
Oh, fuck's sake. I've never slept in a cave, Chris. The one about the bush. So everyone else must have fucked off home. And I slept in a bush in an alleyway. Unbeknownst to me, I'd been sleeping with my face in mud. And woke up at daylight. I staggered home quite far away. And when I got home, there was a fucker in my bed. And this was in this room when there was bunk beds. So it was my mates, but you know, I don't blame him for sleeping in my bed. I wasn't there. Dragged him out of my bed, and I said to them, "Why does my face feel crusty?" I was still a bit fucked at the moment. My face feels crusty, and I literally just had a face like all that was just covered in fucking mud, and I didn't even know it. All I could feel was my face felt crusty. Yeah, they still for years they kept saying to me, "Yeah, why does my face feel crusty?"
Why is that's? I'm sorry, but that's going to get brought up in future.
Brilliant! Yeah, why does my face feel crusty? Fuck's sake. That makes me laugh. Mum said, Mike, you're also known as the great porn collector. I showed some porn earlier, mate. If you weren't on, you missed out there. I need a recommendation to good websites. I trust you and your people. I'm quite boring. I just go for Pornhub. That's got most of the selections you need. Or my own collection down there in the second drawer up. These set of drawers here. First drawer is my work clothes, which never get used because they don't work. No, that's shit stuff. Second drawer is the DVDs that are hard to categorize and part of my selection of pornos. This is the one I showed earlier because it was about the only one that's got a legal fucking picture on it. Straight from 1984. That's out of 20th century.
Wow.
I bought that on DVD as a I think you'd call the word nostalgia.
Yeah, I bought it for a laugh, honestly. I read it for the articles.
yeah, I watched that for the articles. Solid brand. Cheers, mate.
Your mother, the only porn you should be considering is you should be going on to Mike's OnlyFans.
yes, nostalgia boner. Fucking hell.
You might as well just go into glammed-up-grannies.com.
Metallic said he blew up a spider Desmond in the cave. Well, I suppose I did. That sounds rude. I said to them a lot earlier, Metallic, you've never looked in my second drawer up on this set of drawers, have you? You'd be into a bit of a surprise if you did.
That's his work clothes. It doesn't work.
that's the first drawer. Shane said, have you got shaving rods, brothers? I've heard
what Richard's put. Have a look at what Richard's put.
Fucking hell. Rick says, thought you were an ex-Hammer loyalist. Hamster loyalist. That's me on subs. I don't even know you anymore. I'm too fucking... That's too much to write, mate. I can't be writing ex-hamster. You know. That's, you know. I'm in a rush when I'm doing these things. Don't be writing shit like that. That's way too much writing to write.
That's me got a hard on. I'd better act fast before it disappears.
Well, luckily I don't have that issue, Pajo, but yes. Oh, fucking hell.
Why are we getting dragged into the mire? They're horrid. They're horrible fucking dragging it into the lower level, mate. Why are we letting them do this?
Yeah. Who's done that? Who brought us down to this level? Probably Richard. It's always Richard. You lot don't know Richard like I know Richard. He's a bloody pervert.
Yeah, that's why Disney wearing the trousers when he comes on live streams.
Say that again, Pedro?
Disney wearing the trousers when he comes on live streams.
No, he don't. I know. He fucking doesn't. He don't wear no tops either. There's an electroshock thing around his nipples. We've seen him. There's a reason he's called the fucking Crossbow Bear. We know all about Richard. You know. Chris said, one morning I woke up with dried blood all over. Later, some friends convinced me that I was a werewolf, but they had put beef blood on me. Well, I was it fucking hell, Chris? Oh, fuck's sake. I have woke up with blood on me a few times, but normally I'm in the police station at that point, and I have done something wrong. That I do not miss those days, I'll tell you that.
No.
That's not a good day when you wake up, but you don't open your eyes. I've quite a few times I've woke up and I don't dare open my eyes because I vaguely remember what happened the night before, and I can remember saying to myself, "Oh, I hope to fuck that was a dream. Please let that be a dream." And I don't want to open my eyes in case I'm in the police station. And I've opened them when I am in the police station. It's like, no, fucking hell.
No.
Like, that fucking happened. I'm fucked now.
It's the worst when you're lying there and you know where you're not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you've not even opened your eyes yet. You can just tell.
Exactly. That's it. That's the exact same thing that I've had in the police station. Oh, it's a horrible thing.
I'm closer to the ground than I should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this mattress don't feel fat enough. It's not a normal mattress. Fucking police mattresses, they're like the old fucking...
So the old gym mats for school?
That's it, gym mats. I couldn't think of the word. Gym mats in school. Drop said, when you up and you taste metal and you have to work out if it's blood or coke. Good times. Fuck's sake. Well, the last time I did that, quite a while ago, and I was given it, the first time I ever got given coke, me and Malcolm nearly killed a bloke, but he did deserve it though. But yeah, last time I did that, I was literally couldn't sleep for about 2 days, and then I got so paranoid I thought I was going to have to kill some of my relatives. It was total delusional paranoia though, like proper totally delusional paranoia. I actually thought I was going to have to kill someone.
Luckily, not again.
Horrible drug that is.
Anything that's synthetic's horrible. That's
They are. Yeah, they are. Or I think that's why I used to love the old draw. It's just my mental state from the shit I was doing. It wouldn't agree with it.
Right.
But I do think if I did it now in the right degree, didn't overdo it, and with the right people, I could probably smoke draw now. I think that's why I like booze though, because it's not. Booze is like the ideal thing for me.
There's a documentary being added onto the BBC iPlayer about drugs. I can't remember the name of it. Right, it came out last week, and they're in my street.
Really? Okay.
They're literally in my street. They're like 100 yards to the back from me, filming folk. But there's a point where they were in my street, and it's about the drug epidemic in the area. And there's one lassie. I mean, I've only watched about 10 minutes yet, but there's one lassie, and she's talking about, you can get crack, and you can get coke, and you can get this, and you can get that, and you can probably get it quicker than get a taxi. And I'm like, fuck's sake, King, you've obviously got different neighbours from me. I mean, I'm either staying in the right street or I'm staying in the wrong street. Fucking hell.
Exactly. Yeah, booze for me is always. I think the reason I like booze is because it shuts my brain down a bit. I think too much anyway, but I think in the right circumstances with the right people and doing it properly, as in not overdoing it, I think I probably could smoke a bit of draw now and be all right with it. I mean, it's how you do it. I have a habit of to excess.
I reckon I can get you to a happy place.
Yeah, that's it. Metallic just said, and that's hang on. I don't know. My queen, I can't quite understand what you mean there, but it's all right.
Did Metallic see Have You Seen This Boy? Does Metallic did that? So great. she'll greet and she'll bore it.
Where would that be on my emails, wouldn't it?
I sent the last email, or your last email for me.
She would get it.
She doesn't see that. Why am I not involved in these meme drops? Because it's a thing, but you showed it to everybody else.
That's why I love you, Persia, because he does do some of the greatest meme drops you've ever seen, but he knows how to do them properly, and he knows it, you know.
I'm having a laugh.
Like all of the ones, you know, I love the things you send me, but that's the thing, you send them to me because they involve me, sort of thing.
If you want to show people, you can show people.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, then it's not getting shared.
You ready for this?
Laugh, and they'll take the piss. Have you seen this boy?
Fuck's sake. I fucking love that. And do you realise, my queen, that those fucking trousers I'm wearing in that fucking picture are my fucking workout trousers?
I can't even remember what you were doing that night, but see, the second you done that,
I laid down to demonstrate something, didn't I? About me being like fucked for some, didn't I?
I don't even think it was you. You were talking about. I think it was somebody else.
Oh yeah, but I was demonstrating something, wasn't I? But, yeah.
I must say though, the one that the dropped took, Iggy, when you were inspecting DVDs, that was gold. That was.
The thing is, I love it because great. You get them while you fucking can.
I saw my opportunity and I took it. That's what heroes do.
Doctor, did Mike get the ones I did of him stood on the couch? I think I did. Everything Persia sends me, I do look at. But as I was saying to him earlier, I don't think he was on dropped. What happens is, I'm often, when Persia emails me, it's on a Sunday when I'm hanging out my fucking ass. So I look at them on there, and nearly all of the videos he sends me are downloaded on this. And then I that's sort of in my head, it's done. I loved it. And then I'm too fucking hungover to reply. And then it sort of just go. You know what I mean. But I am pretty sure I have seen that. Richard, Mike, I just remember seeing something where he hasn't been baptized. So by default, he shouldn't be allowed on his own Christian-only stream. Fucking bellend, didn't he? Tactical said, you and the Queen would have a blast on a few brands. I think we probably would. Tactical. I do implicitly trust Metallic as well. That's the whole thing with her, that I've made a point, and I do, because I know that she has there's nothing.
There's no ulterior motive.
Yes, and it's just, we just have fun and we have a nice time, and and she wouldn't ever put me in any kind of danger or anything, apart from when she threatens these little bastards with without their bike lights. But that's not deliberate. She fucking cracks me up when she does that, though.
I mean, Metallic would get on well then, because sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut either.
Right, hang on, let me read this. Oh, you mean the memes? Yeah, but I could always send them to you, my queen. I'll just forget to do it, because as I said, most of the times when I'm reading those memes, I'm hanging like fuck. So I look at them in bed.
That's usually when I make them.
Dying. I love it, and then
That's usually when I make them. When I'm incapacitated and I'm incapable of doing anything other than this with my finger, that's when I make my best memes.
Yeah, and that's when I read them. That's when I see them. You're right, Mark. How you doing, mate? The Two Beard Show. Yes, exactly. The drop said, "Where's your sideys?" And they're coming back now. Now I've had a shave.
I must say, I was disappointed in you that you shaved your sideys.
They're always there. It's just
I was about to ask you for your man card back.
Yeah, no, they're always there. It just happened that was the same length as that. So when I shave that, they're back.
No, I've got to keep mine trim. I had a pair of lamb chops for a while. fucking big
Yeah,
fat
shit.
woolly
Yeah, I've
fuckers,
never
man.
done the old like coming out.
Oh, my wife
That way.
fucking hated them. I mean, she hates the beard. She hates the beard. She says she understands why I've got it and I do look good in it, but she fucking hates it.
Yeah.
She says it stabs her top lip if she's getting a kiss, so she's not interested. But she fucking hated the lamb chops. And the first pictures that I've got with me and the bairn, I've got a porno attach. It's just the moustache, like there.
Oh yeah,
that's where it ends.
Yeah,
it's just there. It's the first pictures I've got with me and the baby because she was like a day early, and I was going to shave it off, but that didn't happen, and they look terrible. Like, I look like a really bad Hulk Hogan impersonator.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God. That's it, Mike. Lean forward a bit more. It looks like the thumbnail is fading. I'll just go. But I'm only leaning forward because I'm so fucking deaf. I have to hear everything crazy I say. You tell that's how I know I'm getting drunk, because my hearing starts to go when I'm fucking pissed for some reason. All right, let's just see what our queen has said. She said, "Oh, he's biking around like it's dangerous." The Metallic, I was telling them earlier about the times I've been walking along with you. Someone's rode past on a bike without a light, and she literally fucking just, rear at them. Get a fucking, I don't know if she said fucking, but she properly shouted them, get a light on that bike. And that one night, I'm sure I had proper full-on vertigo, and I was struggling to walk, and this little fucker answered her back, and I thought, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go.
Mike's about to get beat up after 12.
I had that in my pocket, fully gripped as well, like ready to go. Well, I thought, I can barely fucking stand right now, walking with a walking stick.
Mike's ready to take a 6-year-old's head clean off his shoulder.
I'd say boy, he was about 18, 20 maybe, but no, it wasn't a kid. This was 1 o'clock in the morning. But no, I just think, oh, fucking hell, here we go. Here we go. He might be going to get his mates and come back in a minute. You don't know at 1 o'clock in the morning, do you?
Jump to a gang of 10-year-olds.
10-year-olds, piss off. They was at least 20 first.
Right, here's I've told you about the freezer questions that we ask, right? And some of the freezer questions that we ask in work. Here's my current favourite one. How many 10-year-olds do you reckon you could take in a fight if thousands of them rushed you? What number do you reckon you could get to?
I don't know. My dad said she doesn't understand at all Persia, so she tolerates. Have a proper shave. She came on just to write that. Fucking hell. No, I love the old questions about how many. Yeah.
I mean, I legitimately reckon that I could get a good number. I'm reckoning I'm getting in triple digits.
It's hard to say, isn't it? Hard to say.
Okay, I'm talking like zombie infected 10-year-olds that are trying to kill you. You can use anything you want. They'll just go. It's just an endless.
Yeah, but you need to remember, a 10-year-old comes up to my fucking shoulder, mate. but I don't think they would hit very hard. They're not quite hard.
They're not going to hit very hard, but they're going to overpower you eventually.
Oh yeah, the pure weight of them.
Aye, I reckon I could get triple digits.
Oh, I don't know. How many, how much does a fucking 10-year-old weigh? Do you imagine 10 of them fuckers on your back? You're going to put you on the ground. Just being honest.
Have you ever seen?
I don't know.
Have you never seen Step Brothers?
If depends how slow they are, knock them out. Yeah. How quick and how fast, do you know what I mean? But that happened once, Mike, and I was bigger than him. Bigger than him. You remember this differently to me. And she said that happened once. I can remember that happened on 3 different occasions. But my queen, this never put me off you at all. I still fucking love you. It's just I now know that sometimes if we're out at 3 o'clock in the morning, she might shout at a teenager, and then I have to be on my guard suddenly. Oh God! Hello, John. How you doing, mate? Chris said Anakin one versus several younglings. Well, no, give me a lightsaber.
Well, give me a lightsaber, man. I could wipe out mankind. Fuck's sake.
We'll be into 4 or 5 digits then, wouldn't we? Fuck those younglings. Kill those younglings, I mean.
I seen a meme the other day, and it was the younglings, and the wee guy that said, "Oh, Master Anakin, we're going to what's happening?" And then he's like, see the wee blonde guy that does that, man. The next fucking meme at the bottom, the next picture at the bottom's him with a handful of sand that goes pocket sand.
No, yeah, because Anakin scared of sand, didn't he? Fuck, that's great.
I don't like sand. Gets everywhere. Pocket sand. Oh fuck me, man, brilliant.
Fucking some evil kids out there. Piss off, you lot. This bloke was about 20. Fucking kid. It was fucking now nearly said 2 o'clock in the morning. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Me and my dad walking down to the beach. Why was we walking down to the beach? Oh, it's because of my dad's. That night we was going down to the beach to have a fire on the beach as a little commemorative thing for my dad because it was his birthday. Yeah. That must have been in March then. Early March. I'll tell you, that's fucking freezing. Horrendously cold.
No, it's November and it's not actually went cold yet.
I don't think it's cold so far.
I was talking to a guy that's local to me a wee while ago. He knows one of the groundskeepers that works in the old course in St Andrews.
Yeah.
And they've got a weather journal. And they write down what the weather conditions are every day. And the weather journals for this go back further than the Met Office. They go back hundreds of years. He says that the seasons have shifted by 2 months.
Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. I believe that. I do believe that they're not right now. Because you end up getting snow in fucking April.
No,
30 years ago, you used to get snow in December.
The seasons have shifted by 2 months in the past 200 years, but it's been more evident the past 30. I mean, when I was a wee guy, I remember getting snow days and shit at school in like September, October, November.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking been frosty.
It don't even get cold or... No, it's fucking... It snows in April.
Aye.
You know what I mean? No, I thought... Do you know what, Page? I thought that for a long time. It's nice to have that as a confirmed thing. Just going to read some of the comments quickly. And happy shall he be that taketh and dashed the little ones against the stone. Okay, now, Rich. Oh, God.
Are you jumping between Mike's stream and fucking Slingshot Warrior's stream here? Is that why you're hitting us with
Chris,
fucking Bible?
Jump over the fire for good luck. Oh, I didn't think of that. No, but if you mean we had a fire on the beach for my dad that night. My dad said, "How many 10-year-olds?" and how I'll start talking about puberty and how menopause is like puberty in reverse, and they'll be running away from my mood swings. Oh God! Mark said we get some heavy snow in April. Real winter. Yeah. Peach was thinking about the things changing. John said, "Mike is the F word that ends with D banned at the minute."
Yes.
That ends with D.
It's the forbidden subject.
Yes, it is. Well, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, because I'm drinking. As soon as I finish this stream, that's exactly what I'll be doing. So, now, if you want to talk about food, you can. It's slightly different on a drinking stream because I do plan on eating. So, yeah.
And it's slightly different
it's not right, unless it bothers other people. I will be eating in a minute. I've even cooked food later to make sure I had something to eat. Metallica's spoken though. She said yes. Penny,
did she say yes, it's forbidden, or yes, it's not?
Yes, it's not, exactly. Richard said, "Oh, Persia." No, just thought it was a perfect quote regarding his fight with the young ones. I knew. So. Apparently said, "Do we listen to the king or the queen?" Wow. The fact that I always listen to the queen and that she doesn't listen to me would say that we listen to the queen then. She does listen to me. But she also likes to say the words to me, "You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do." So
You've changed, bro.
I'll tell you what, I heard Rachel completely randomly walk out of the back room saying to Jay, "You can't tell me what to do." No, don't tell me what to do. And as a joke, and the first thing I thought was you, Metallic. It was hilarious. Metallic said, "Dickhead without lights on their bike is a dickhead without lights on their bike."
The best it is Metallic. It's a legal requirement now.
That said, "No wonder it takes Mike so long to start a stream." You'd have a little buffet before. Why not? Why not? Eh? Why not? That's all right, John. Yeah, that sounds good, mate. That sounds lovely. Yeah, I cooked some stuff for tonight because I'm going to be hanging up my ass tomorrow. So I actually cooked some stuff to have a little bit tonight if I fancy it, and something for tomorrow. Penny and I won't chuck you off, Persia. We might just stay on there. Penny and the Dropped, or anyone else, would you like to come on for a bit before I start the other stream? I ought to piss off out in the Wendy house soon. Potentially,
I just have to piss. I'm trying not to think about it, Mike. You're not helping the situation here.
Well, the thing is, Persia, I spoke to my sister and Jay earlier, and I said, when I'm live streaming late, can they hear me? And they said they can't hear me.
See, I can't even open the living room door without her sending me a text message. Turn that fucking down.
Well, I'm surprised they can't. The fact that they said they can't hear me, I can't believe it.
Well, when I did the Halloween stream, I hung a duvet and 2 blankets against the wall of the man cave, and that helped.
Yeah.
But one of my friends, he's got guitars and amps and shit.
Yeah.
And he's got insulating stuff, so I might actually ask him.
Yeah.
This insulating shit that deadens the noise. Because every weekend at 2:00, regardless of what's happening, I wake up.
Yeah.
And I'm awake for a good 3 or 4 hours. Have you ever heard of the medieval system of 2 sleeps?
No, I don't have.
Apparently, in the medieval times, people didn't have one long night's sleep like we do now. They would go to bed around about 7 or 8 o'clock and go to sleep, and then wake up in the middle of the night and day shit for 2 or 3 hours, and then go back to bed. And they called it 2 sleep.
No, I hadn't heard that, but
that's essentially how I live my life at the weekend.
Yeah. All I know is I remember someone recently saying that one of the biggest lies they've ever heard anyone ever say, and in fact they said the US government, the biggest lie they've ever heard the US government ever say was that lack of sleep is not a form of torture. I mean, and I can understand that. Not that I lack sleep, but I can understand when I don't get enough sleep, I am fucked.
I totally lack sleep.
Yeah. You look at my mum who's got sleep apnea. And when I had sleep apnea, that felt like torture. That fucking proper fucks you over.
Between 5 and 6 hours of sleep I get on a day-to-day basis. And on a Tuesday, for some reason, for the past month, it's been like 3 or 4. I just can't sleep on a Tuesday. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm night shift. I've been night shift for 10 years. 10 years in April. It fucks you up.
Yeah, it would be
it
like
really
a
fucks you up
now.
I shall return. I must urinate.
Yeah, no, you go off, Persia. Sort your shit out. I might start a new one. If I ain't about, I've started a new one.
Cool. Just send me an email.
Yeah, I will do, mate. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't want to keep Rachel and Jay awake. My queen, I always listen to you because you are always right. Of course I would. How would I not listen to my queen? She is always right. So she's messaged me saying, "Yeah, no." When I heard her walk through the kitchen saying, "You can't tell me what to do," the first thing I thought was of you. Pension ex-coma patient, sleep, and I will be forever at odds. Yeah, but yeah, lack of sleep, it fucks you up. It really does. Yeah, and that really does. I felt like utter shite all the time when I had sleep apnea. If you look at my mum, if I took a 2-minute video of my mum and showed you the state she's in general life, she is absolutely fucked. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to put the Witcher sword back. Here you go, my queen, just for you. Hope that sounds good. Right, yeah, I probably will. I'll go into NDS in a minute. We might as well. Rita said, yeah, no, I read that. Oh, look, I had a t-shirt on underneath it all the time. I was going to sit there wearing this t-shirt, and when I put this t-shirt on and sat in front of the camera, I thought, that doesn't look right. Because I never, ever, ever live stream without a black t-shirt on. And I genuinely thought it looked really weird. My queen, I'll try to tell him that, but that sentence doesn't make any sense. All right. Right, is that Persia come back, has it? No, maybe not. Oh, no, it is.
Yep.
Metallic said, tell Persia that a bookcase and knowing what the limit to your bedroom speakers you need to be at means you know how much noise you can get away with. I know what she means by that, but yeah. John said, check above for my buffet acronym. May give you a chuckle. Okay, sorry, John. He said, bratwurst boiled in cheap beer and onions, then grilled. Too bad you ain't here. I'd give you a platter of it. Hang on. What's that mean? What does that mean, John? I'm a bit too pissed to work that out. Slightly too drunk, John, to work shit like that. So yeah, in a minute I'll start a new. I shall start a new stream.
Cool. I've just made a boo boo. I opened my emails and I was like, I've got a new email. Who the fuck's that for? And it was Amazon. And I closed it and it's about a delivery that I'm getting.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Oops.
Is it not in your recently deleted?
It's probably been deleted. I'll check when I go after this. I've ordered my first bow.
Your first what?
Bow.
A bow?
Oh,
nice.
It used to be £30-40 beginner bow.
That's fucking decent, but yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I might as well learn.
I can't still enjoying hers. No, I love the fact that she loves that bow. Because, you know, I wouldn't have fucking made it her otherwise. That's the very first bow I ever made. And that's hers. That's a lot to me. You know, I didn't even have my first bow. The very first bow I ever made, I gave to her.
It's special.
She knows she's fucking special. But no, yeah, that's excellent, Persia. Yeah, I don't think I've never bought a bow. In all honesty, all the bows I've ever had were I've got 2 made by Mark, and 1 that Mark gave me that I think this is a long, long time ago, so I'll probably admit it now. My compound bow, the local druggies nicked that, sold it to Mark, and then Mark gave it to me as a Christmas present, like a couple of years later. Yeah.
It was actually more expensive for the arrows than the bow. It didn't come with any arrows.
Yeah. There's 100 different kinds of arrows as well, Persia.
I just get cheap target arrows. I think it was £18 for 12, 28-inch.
Oh, Queen said no, gutted. Hang on, no, God, didn't see or hear The Witcher. Gonna tidy up the cam. Go, are you still you still out watching the fire then? I thought she'd at least gone back to the car. Carry on, Persia.
Oh no, I've finished.
I'm getting random messages come up as we're talking. Sorry, mate. But said I got a £50 Mandarin duck bow. Just watching Mike suit up for the Wendy. I was like, it was Bear Grylls. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Oh, fucking hell. Right. I don't know, John. I can't see the words "my bane" in there. Fuck's sake, John. Don't get to the Wendy's. Keep me family away. I might not be. My mum and that ain't here though. Luckily, it's my mum. Well, you all know it's my mum who rings me up saying, "Shut the fuck up." That was hilarious. That was great. Was you on when that happened, Persia?
I can't remember if I was. I know you've had text messages for it before, but I don't remember.
No, she went mental down the phone. You could hear all of it, her swearing at me. So I mean, shut the fuck up.
It'll not be as funny as when Eilish Shillelagh's wife went mental.
Oh, that was brilliant, wasn't it? That was amazing. I'll never forget that. That's why I love the live streams, because every now and then you get a proper mental one. Don't worry, anyone who's ever been part of a live stream, no one will ever see it apart from me. But when I do StreamYard live streams, you have 50 hours of they'll record them and keep them for you. And I've got a couple of them, some of the fucking brilliant ones, like kept as like on storage on StreamYard. No one will ever see it there. But
is that one of them?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Hopefully that is. I don't know.
Check that. You need to check that shit out, because that's also the one where
I've got the
fuck you.
I'll tell you what, Persia. Let's have a look which ones I've got. I know I've got. So I've got the recent Halloween one that we did. That had, so in this it's got me, you, the dropped, Metallic, Mr. X, and Steve. I've got the one before that, which was me and you. I've got the outside drunk live stream. Remember that one I did on the green?
No.
When Carly and that was, Carly kept putting my head between her breasts and shit like that. I've got drunk as shit live stream, and that's got me, Metallic, the Dropped and Penny. I've got one before that that's me, the Dropped and Penny. I've got Drunken on Drugs Happy Fun Time stream that has me, Metallic, Samurai Bird and his missus, Lewis, SAK94, which is Stu, the Dropped and Penny. I've got the 2023 New Year's Eve stream. I've got there's one called Drunk Cunts Night, and it's me, you, and Tactical. I've got the one that them lot came home from that fancy dress party, and I was sat there with the unconscious Ninja Turtle. That's on there. But there aren't many because it will only do 50 hours, and you've got some of these are 3 hours long. So it's not as many as you'd think. There's only about sort of, I don't know, less than 20 on there. But I occasionally delete them. Yeah.
I hope you've still got that one. I hope you still have that one.
I don't. On there, I can't see that the Irish ladies one, but that was brilliant. Like, that was hilarious, wasn't it?
That was the fuck you night.
Oh, was it?
That was fuck you night.
Ah, that was fuck you night. I was actually talking to Rachel and Jay about fuck you tonight. I explained the whole thing to them. He's such a fucking dimwit, isn't he?
We all seen it.
It's the fact that he still denies it after all the people witnessed it. And then when he couldn't do that, claimed am I sure someone wasn't impersonating him? Fuck, it was on camera. Stupid cunt.
He's a belter.
Fucking hell. No, not Christ like at all, is he? Pete. Cunt like,
well,
mate.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you ever caught a fish, it would be this fucking size.
Hang on, let me get back to the screen a bit. Say that again.
I said I'm pretty sure that if you caught a fish, it would be this fucking size.
Yeah, God, it would be. Fucking hell. Oh, God. He's doing a Christian stream tonight. You can't join it unless your name's Christian. Right. I will stop this one in a minute and we'll start a new one in the Wendy house. Keep my fucking relatives up all night. Pizza from John. Buffet is an acronym of big, ugly, fat fuckers eating together. It's taking the piss out of American buffet. Fair enough, John. Thank you, mate. I didn't get that from your original comment, by the way. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Oh, Pizza, I've got a £50 Mandarin duck bow. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm sure I've seen that, Pete. I've got over there, I've got a £45 bow that Mark made me, and I think it's a £32 bow.
Yeah. Well, this one that I'm getting 30 or 40. It's just a beginner's bow. Man, there's no point in me going out and buying something that'll struggle to fucking knock.
Wow, Pazio, don't do a slingshot. Don't do what Slingshot did. He bought because he's so hard and strong. He bought a £70 bow, and literally couldn't fucking pull it more than that. Fucking idiot. No, £40 is adequate. That's good. I even go for slightly less. If you go for slightly less, you can literally shoot the fucker all day long.
No, well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because when I got my Black Widow, I got the most powerful band that I could get.
Yeah.
And I pulled all the muscles across my chest.
Yeah.
And for about a month, I was convinced that I had fucking lung cancer or something because I was fucking struggling to fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Because I'd pulled all the muscles across my chest. I wasn't expecting it.
I have to be careful. My chest has been playing up right now. I've got a fucking pain pad on my chest, but it keeps playing up again.
Pull a muscle. Mainly, that's what
right now. I don't know what I've done.
See, when I was 18, I get kicked by a horse, right? I always remember I get kicked by a horse when I was about 18, and I had a bruise for 3 days, and it went away. See, now if I bump into a fucking table, man, I've got that bruise for at least a fortnight.
Yeah,
really. I don't even know I've done it.
Yeah, that injury I did to my chest version, that's not played up for a while, but it's last month, that's been playing up every day. And I've been having to put them pain pads. Luckily, them pain pads actually do work for me, though. They're quite good.
No, I swear by Tiger Dan. I buy that Tiger Dan. I fucking smother myself in it sometimes.
Yeah. How you doing, Bill? You all right, mate? But yeah, I've been able to put them pain pads on my chest every fucking day for the last couple of weeks. But when they're on there, it fucking works. Luckily, because that's a bastard. That fucking thing. Well, I know what I did. It was I think I've ripped the fucking muscle at work.
No.
It's quite a dodgy feeling because it feels like cramp in your chest. You know what cramp in your chest feels like, don't you? Well, what if I rung an ambulance up and I'm getting cramp in my chest? They're straight away going to say heart attack, but it ain't.
No.
But I think I've damaged that muscle. It never really gets better now.
No, if you damage the tendons, it's worse than a break because tendons never fully heal.
The Dalek said if Slingshot were a caught a fish, his name would be Jonah. John said, Mike, you remember that video of me with the sling blade cutting bottom? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember, John. Right, I'm going to finish this little bit of cider and I'm going to fuck off into the Wendy house. I'll message you back, Persia, and then the Dropped and Penny, I'll message you too as well. And Tactical and Rich, do you want to come on as well? If you do, send me a message, please. Right, hang on. Fuck standing up, Persia. I'll get a bit too used to this.
You should see me when I'm in the office at work. Everybody gets out because I'm sliding myself out of the office. I don't stop walk anywhere.
Fuck standing up, isn't it?
The chairs get wheels, I'm fucking using them.
Fuck's sake. Right, hopefully, I've already tested. The camera in the Wendy house don't work after time, but I've already tested it before I came on. It did work before. Well, it did work earlier, so I shouldn't. If I'm taking my time, it's because I'm having to come back and get this camera. Right, I might as well call it a night for a bit, and not a night. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, hopefully. Right.
For those of you who live alone, don't forget to lock your doors and close all the windows.
Yes. Don't have nightmares, do sleep well.
I love that. That needs to be a t-shirt.
Persia, yeah. Before you go, where do you get that from? Is that from something?
What
you say?
I'm pretty sure that Billy Connolly made a comment about it.
Because I looked it up and I couldn't find anything. But whenever you say that always makes me think of Crime Watch.
They used to say something like that at the end. I think it was the news on Channel 3.
Right.
The 10 o'clock news at the end of it, he would say, for those of you who live alone, lock all your doors and close all the windows.
Yeah, and because as I said, that instantly makes me think of don't have nightmares, do sleep well. From Crime Watch.
Before you go, did you have a look to see if the merch store does bandanas?
I had a look last night and I couldn't find any. But there may be some on there.
If they do them and you get to choose a design, it needs to be the WeaponCollector knuckles, and on the back of it, it has to say, don't have nightmares, to sleep well.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. That's fucking great, wasn't it? Right, I will be back in a minute, everyone. I'm not going to bed or anything. I will be back. I'm just going to stop this stream and start a new one. So if you're watching and you're enjoying yourself, we're not pissing off. I just need to stop this one and move to a different location. So in about 10 minutes, I'll be back. All right? All right.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Take care, Persia. See you in a minute. You go and enjoy your oregano. Or oregano, as the Americans say. He's off. Right. Yeah, I'm just changing locations. I just need to go outside because I'm going to wake my not my neighbours. I'm going to wake my relatives up who are sleeping in their beds next to me, in the room next to mine. So, if you do want to come, if you want to come on camera, send me an email, and most of you lot. Of course, I'll have you on. When I say most of you, it's only people who I don't know. I question. Okay, so I'll see you all in a minute. Yeah, that's it. See you all in a minute. About 5-10 minutes. I shouldn't be long. Good night, everyone. The Wendy house is already set up. Right. Good night. See you later. Hang on, I need to